What up, peeps? Yo! What up, peeps? It's your boy Heckin Steve. Welcome back to the channel. It is Roasty de Mayo, May 5th. Happen to have some cerveza here. Totally coincidence that I have Corona, but we're gonna be getting it in tonight. I don't necessarily know about getting wasted, you know. Just got like 3 left over. We're gonna drink a little. Got a couple of videos on the docket tonight to check out. All right. What's up, Justine? What's up, Zach? What's up, Sonic? Depp. DS Collector, Spiritual Warfare. British YouTubers be like, I don't know about British YouTubers, but we're definitely going to be looking at some Get the Greg Games, who is a Canadian fella. Looks like, you know, his face is photoshopped onto his body. It just doesn't match up, in my opinion. Shit, James coming in with the 10 gifted right out the gate. What up, James? What's up, Dean? What's up, Amy, Sebastian, Strider? How you guys doing tonight, man? Got some decent ones on the list today. I don't think we're going to watch them all the way through. Especially not this one, because it's like 2 hours long. But, yeah, man. Pixel Game Squad recently put out their video talking about resellers. I watched that today. And, man, I had it on the list, but nah. I mean, you know what? We might end up there. It just depends on how long we spend on these videos here. But we got Get the Greg Games here, which, you know, normally this dipstick talks about graded video games and shit, right? And those, you know, those are fucking lame, in my opinion. And I think a lot of people agree that graded video games suck ass. And this fuckwad recently, well, I guess it was like 2 weeks ago now, but, you know, this happened after the last Reseller roast, decided to sell his games to Phoenix Resale. The little prick. Dude doesn't even fucking... What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, he's got me hidden. He, like, hid me from his comments. I haven't even said anything dickish on his channel. What up, Will? Got the PS2 to work on the Elgato. A little glitchy, but it works. That's what's up. What's up, Kent Paul? Kent Paul for Vice City, man. Yo, tell Rockstar to get that game done, man. Grand Theft Auto 6. Oh, man. Anyways, let's turn this music off. Let's jump into this video. So, yeah. Get the Greg Games, man. What a chode.
I am now going to be selling some of my games to Phoenix Resale, which I know, that sounds crazy even for me to say out loud. I genuinely just never thought I would be the guy. But in my journey to sell off large portions of my...
Look at this. This motherfucker wants a 92... Actually, that's not even $9,200. That is 11,800 bucks. It's 9.2. That's where I got the 92 from. Yeah, he's trying to, like, buy this. Like, this is what he's trying to get. Mission Mario Episode 4, and decided to sell off a lot of his collection to obtain it. I think this is the game he wants. I don't really keep up with his shit that much because I don't fucking care about graded video games. So, like, why would I watch a channel that is, you know, based around graded video games? Apparently 34,000 people enjoy that shit because they're subscribed to him. But anyways, let's let him proceed to talk his bullshit. What's up, Matt?
Collection in order to purchase a factory sealed Super Mario Bros. I am utilizing and considering all options to make this as effortless as possible while still trying to maximize value a bit. So in saying that, when I heard that Phoenix Resale is building this GameCube collection of his childhood dreams, I had to put together a nice little stack of games for him.
Yeah, imagine. Oh, Phoenix Resale. Oh, bring me your feet. Oh, I want to kiss them and wash them. Like some biblical shit. Who the fuck? Why would you do that, man? And I actually think I did make a comment on this video. I can't remember exactly what I said. Oh, here it is. Supporting Phoenix Resale is declaring you don't care about the gaming community. Obviously, he didn't see it, though, because I've been hidden. I had people double check to see if they saw my comment. They said they didn't. So, yeah. Fuck me, I guess. But I've actually seen him comment on a Phoenix Resale video in the past, talking about, what are you going to do when Heckin Steve criticizes you for this? Or something like that. So, at some point, the dude decided that Phoenix Resale was going to be in his favor. But yeah, it's just lame as shit. He thinks he's Pat McAfee. Yeah, why is he wearing a tank top, bro? Isn't Canada cold as hell, like, all the time? Why is this guy... He's just doing that because he thinks he's got some muscles, man. I got news for you, Mr. Greg. I got muscles like that, too. I just got pillows over them. Meat pillows.
Hopefully, if he watches this, he can crack a smile at that. And I'll talk about that whole transaction in a lot of detail in just a bit here, but as is now with selling my collection, because I have made great progress with those original shelves, with all that original stuff I showed in video 1, I have now went and pulled a lot...
Who the fuck... You won't stop resellers? I don't think I ever intended to. I have gotten a lot of them to stop making YouTube videos, though. At least it seems that way.
More games out of storage, including the rest of my CIB GameCube collection.
Hey, look at this. Got a complete inbox collection of GameCube. There's a lot of good bangers there. Mostly third-party stuff. But the Resident Evils and stuff, the ports of Resident Evil 2 and 3. There's 2 right there. Those are great, man. And they're valuable, too. Like, they go for a lot, even though they're just, like, the PS1 games on the GameCube. But why the fuck would you want to sell this over to Caleb's punk bitch ass?
I have 50 to 100 more Xbox titles, and I grabbed the rest of my PS1 collection. Why I was so drawn to buying so many worthless Xbox games, I will never know. I own 2 copies of this Atlas fishing game. Why was I like this? But in
collected for the wrong reasons. Also, I mean, you know, got 3,500 views on this video. That seems kind of low for him. But he basically just said to, 3,500 people, he's like, hey, man, it's totally cool to sell your games to Phoenix Resale, man. Totally cool. And when we watch Phoenix Resale's video in a little bit, like his most recent one, I'm going to do a poll, and I'm going to have you guys guess how many times he's going to plug quick flips in his video. What's up, Logan? What's up, Ben? If ever had YouTubers go after me or talk shit back? Oh, yeah, all the time. It's mostly their fans and shit that comment, and, they try to hurt me because I've hurt them indirectly by attacking their favorite YouTuber, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, I guess his views aren't doing as good as they used to, man. I just think if you got like 34,000 subs and you're getting like 1,000 views, you should probably just quit. That's just me personally. I would go and do something else with my life because it's clearly not working out.
Bringing these out now and making the conscious decision to sell them, this will basically officially mark my exit from CIB or used game collecting for those respective consoles. Truthfully, I don't even know the last time I've bought a used PS1 game or a used Xbox or GameCube title as is. I've heavily shifted to only buying factory sealed when it comes to disc-based systems, so everything I pulled out of storage here is basically just stuff from the collecting days of past.
Yeah, Kylo, we're gonna get into it, man.
Collecting past. But selling a lot of these games right now does actually suck because while I do want to buy them back factory sealed at some point, a lot of these games I do not own. Pokemon Coliseum, Custom Robo, Animal Crossing.
Damn, Gore, I wasn't talking about you. Gore does have 154,000 subscribers. In Gore's defense, though, motherfucker makes like 13 videos a day. So obviously, people aren't going to watch all 13 videos every day. They got to go jack off. They got shit to do, Gore. We can't watch all 12 videos. You know what I'm saying? You're a different machine.
Crossing. I will not own a copy of these games once I sell them. And I feel that. Like, there's a reason I've held on to them for years and years despite not looking at them, right? These are games that I do want to own in my collection. But then there's also...
Dude, shut the fuck up, man. Why do you talk so much? This guy's a fucking dork. Yo, give me like 30 seconds. I gotta go grab some gum. I'll be right back. Nicotine gum. Dudes, could you imagine making a 14-minute video basically saying, hey, I sold stuff to a guy? Because that's literally what this shit is, man. Hey, I sold my games to Phoenix Resale. Was he like hoping he was going to get a bump from Phoenix Resale being in the title of the video? Because I got news for you, sir. Even Phoenix Resale ain't getting a lot of views these days because he's a piece of shit. People are starting to catch on.
Connection or really even care about any of these titles, and I will probably never replace most of those with sealed copies.
I know you love your game, Sonic.
Changing collecting goals, it's a lot easier for me to sell something here like Phantasy Star Online episode 1 and 2 plus, which I have no connection to. The only reason I own this is because it's valuable and it was collectible. That's it. I don't actually care about this game. And that's one of the big shifts I'm trying to make here with selling off all this CIB stuff, buying less sealed, buying more stuff that actually matters.
You should buy more shirts to cover up your shit. The transition of consolidating from quantity to quality is so fun. I'm assuming that all negative stuff he's probably removed from the comment section. I just wanted to double check real quick. Yeah, it looks like it's all positive stuff. Oh, we got Phoenix Resale here. Definitely laughed out loud at the GameCube joke. Glad you liked the process, man. And good call out on the Resident Evil 4. Dude only fucking likes you because you sold your shit to him. Otherwise, he wouldn't have any idea who the fuck you are. Because, I mean, Phoenix Resale isn't a gamer. Phoenix Resale definitely doesn't buy sealed graded games. And he definitely doesn't sit around watching YouTube all day.
Matters to me having less stuff overall. It's all trying to focus on stuff I actually care to own.
What's up, Bandit?
Having stuff for the sake of having a big collection. But I do love GameCube. Like, I am still going to collect for it when it comes to sealed and graded. I'll do a collection tour. Like, once I'm done selling off stuff, once I'm at a good...
He wears a tank because he lives. Dude probably can't even bench press 200, man. I can't bench press 200 either. But I'm just saying, I ain't out here wearing tank tops. God damn, I ain't wearing tank tops, man. Y'all be laughing at me. Y'all already laughing at me. What am I talking about? I should just wear the tank top. I'm just kidding. Look at all these games, dude. I mean, we're talking like, at this point, how many has he shown? Fucking at least 100 games at this point, right? Yeah, because that's probably like 40 right there. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, that's about 40 something. And then the previous with the GameCube. You know, so like this is one dude, right? One fucking asshole sending all these games to Caleb. Because people all the time, they like to say, man, I can't believe you think that Phoenix Resale is like doing such a huge dent. Or putting such a huge dent into the retro gaming scene when he's just one person. But like, dude, this is one day, one guy, hundreds of games. Okay? That happens several times a day, dozens of times a week, hundreds of times a month. And he's been doing this. How long has Caleb been doing this now? Taking every game, what, like 3, 4, 5 months? So like add that up. If it's like 1,000 games, even if it was just 1,000 games a week for 4 months, that's 16 weeks. That's 16,000 games that have been taken from people's collections, and instead of going on eBay or to a local game shop where they could be recirculated back to other collectors, 16,000 games locked away in Phoenix Resale's Alliance Refurbs Amazon store, where he can bend you the fuck over and charge you $37 for black on the OG Xbox. How can you tell me that that's not gonna fucking do some damage to the goddamn retro scene? I don't buy it.
Very, very, very little of it is actually going to be replaced. And even selling a lot of this stuff is going to be painfully slow if I were to try and piece it out. Like this Xbox collection, I'm just going to have to bundle stuff.
Oh, it's too hard. It's too hard to sell the games individually. You bought them individually, more than likely. It's too hard. I want Phoenix to do all the work for me. And it's not even him that does the work. He fucking gets Amazon to do most of the work. Or his little basement plebs. From his church that he probably pays $9 an hour, $10. I don't know. It's too hard to sell things. I don't want to do stuff. You sound like a whiny bitch. Don't you go to the gym. You should know about hard work and dedication. What the fuck are you even talking about right now, son? It's too hard.
$5 a game. 80 to 90% of these games here are $10 and under. Yeah, there are a couple hitters. There's obscure outruns in here. There's a few good games. I did have some.
You're not even saying Burnout Revenge? Like, you literally put Burnout Revenge on screen. And you're like, there's some good games in here. This dude clearly doesn't play fucking games. He doesn't, I mean, he just named off, like, the, like, rare shit, right? Like, obscure, obviously. No pun intended, it's called obscure, but...
Xbox games too. But a lot of this is just filler. There's a lot of junk. It's just not great titles. At least as far as...
You fucking kidding me, dog? Not great titles? What about the Bible game? No, I'm just kidding. What about Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, bro? That's a good game. And you had San Andreas in there. I saw that. This dude doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm glad he got rid of the game, so I'm just bummed that he sent him to fuck-ass cell.
Great titles. At least as far as value is concerned. I'm aware that a lot of these titles in here, Prince of Persia...
Yo, shout out Logan for mowing the damn lawn.
Tony Hawk, these are great series that all of us played growing up. But those are going to be the next collections there that I'm going to be working through, as well as the expensive GameCube games, because I don't need to dump those. I don't need to accept...
Look at Ocarina of Time, fucking Pikmin 2, Gotcha Force, Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I know some people like Ribbit King. When's the part of the video where I'm supposed to like this guy?
60% value on any of these games, and there's no reason for me to, right? Like, these are all valuable, these are all soft.
Wind Waker, Animal Crossing, Coliseum, Gale of Darkness. I wonder how much he's paying for that shit right now. We might have to go over to myquitflixstop.com. Hold up. I don't want y'all to see my search history. I type in it might say like my favorite big size titties.com or something. I ain't trying to let y'all see that. That's between me and my wiener. Alright. What did I say? Gale of Darkness? GameCube. Complete, he's paying $212? No. That's price starting value. He's paying $123 complete. Alright, so how fucking much... How much is it on... What's the fuck right now? This guy needs to put a real shirt on. I would body this guy. Dude, I've seen you. You would. You'd beat the fuck out of him. I don't know. He might have Canadian mountain strength, though. You don't know. Yeah, complete a box, 212. Okay, yeah. So it did say price starting right there. I don't know why the fuck I looked at it. I guess I'm stupid. But yeah, 123. So it's too hard to sell games on your own, but you could have sold it on eBay for 212, right? Let's say you sold it for 200. Minus 15%. What is that, like 30 bucks? So instead of just making $47 more, if I did the math right in my head, you're just going to let Caleb take it. And then on Amazon, he's probably going to sell that son of a bitch for $300.
After, these will all sell very easy. And like I said in the last video, anything 50 and above is where I'm personally going to be trying to maximize value. Other stuff below $50, I'm way more open to dumping.
Well, if you're trying to maximize... Oh, here we go. Then put him on the screen. This is how unimportant this guy's collection was to Caleb, though. Couldn't even be bothered to show up, you know, fly to Canada, meet him halfway across the border, anything like that. Nah, couldn't do that. Not that big of a deal. But then, like, what's that other guy's name? Like Nathan Bandy or something? Some other guy had like a CIB N64 collection that Caleb bought. Made a resale video about that. What's up, Screwed Up? But yeah. This guy, that's how unimportant this guy is. But for some reason, he wants to get him. Get some of that Phoenix rub. Which, by the way, wouldn't it be hilarious if Phoenix had his own rub for, like, barbecue? What would it taste like? Money? Yeah, Nathaniel Bandy, that was the guy's name. Appreciate that, Sebastian.
Which brings us back to Phoenix Resale and the games that I am willing to dump with less care because I just need to get stuff out of my house. And it actually ends up being pretty
Oh, wait, hold up. Okay, so he's not sending the valuable stuff to Phoenix Resale. Only the crap. I don't know. I kind of like that then. You know, because, like, Caleb always does that to local stores. He'll dump the bullshit. I mean, I still like the fact that Caleb's getting the games. But, like, if he's trying to maximize his profits and sell the games back into the eBay market or whatever, or a local shop, that's cool. But, yeah. I don't know.
overall. So say thank you to every single patron who helps support the channel.
Nah, fuck off. Fuck Mark Dixon. Fuck Sean Donovan. Fuck Yugipreneur. Fuck Henry Chin. You get the idea. I'm not going to name all that. That's like 40 people, man. And I'm sure they're nice people. Some getters, some Gregors, and some gamers. Could you imagine? You put that in your wallet. Here's my Gregor's card. I got Gregor's bucks.
As well as the YouTube members, I can't do this without you guys. If you were to
Oh, look, now we're promoting quick flips for free in the Get the Greg Games video. Great. Can't wait. Let's see how much he ends up with here.
it is, they pay more for stuff that actually sells. So with these games, you do generally get the highest offers, but not always. So I scanned this copy.
Yeah, exactly. This dude dumps his games on Caleb, then Caleb is going to dump the games to a dying game store while filming a brutal reality video, and then he's going to go in and he's going to buy all of their Pokemon games and all of their Mario games in exchange. So yeah, it's just, fuck me, I'm going to fuck you, so therefore, fuck everybody.
Of 007 Nightfire, and I'm going to get a $17 offer on a price charts value of 20 or 85%, which is honestly amazing for no work. Probably more than any single game.
Blah, blah, blah.
Are going to complain about that. I don't think there's much negative to say about that. But after scanning in about 50 games, 60 games, you kind of get a gauge for what kind of offers you're going to get or what kind of games don't get any kind of offers at all. And for myself, a lot of it just...
Yo, he's got the Wario's Woods back here. 8.5 graded. That's his flex right there. Complete in box. 8.5 Wario Woods. I'm ashamed. And he didn't even turn the light on his sign for his video.
Isn't worth me to get rid of for what the offers were.
That's why you got people selling to Caleb on quick flips. This guy can't even be bothered to turn on a sign. I don't know, man. What are we even looking at this point, man? I don't know. I just think this dude's a fuckwad, man. I didn't like him before either, but like after I found out that he hid my comments, I was like, yeah, fuck him. And then he made a video talking about selling his shit to Phoenix Resale. I can't believe that though. He like literally got rid of all the negative comments because I remember seeing some negative comments on here. So your traps are looking a little small there, buddy. Got to get those shrugs and upright bros in. Damn, imagine that. Dude's in shape, and people still make fun of him, so I have no chance. Like, if I lose 200 pounds, I'm still going to be fat as fuck. That's funny, man. The internet's hell. Yeah, his face is definitely a little raw to be looking at here. He looks like if Wolverine and Ryan Reynolds made a baby. It's kind of what he looks like. Know what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Catching what I'm throwing, smelling what I'm stepping in.
I would use the word stressful even, is that it is very condition based.
Dude's a
These
fatty.
really fair offers, these really high valuations are because Phoenix Resale can also sell on Amazon where you get really high prices. So it does say your stuff.
Yeah, well, don't get excited about that. Like, it's not exciting for someone to sell games on Amazon and like rip off gamers. You know what I'm saying? This is why I stopped buying retro games. Because like I don't want to be part of this anymore. You know what I mean? Because it fucking blows. Like, I'll buy, like, remasters and stuff like that, and I'm still going to play all the retro games that I have, but I don't want to give them any more money.
be 8 out of 10 condition. You get a free disc resurfacing, so late.
Bro looks like he would sing for Trapped. I actually like the band Trapped. I know the lead singer was a piece of shit, running his mouth and all that, but like I actually like a lot of their older songs. That's funny though. Oh well, I think I'm done with the Get the Greg. How about Get Greg the fuck out of here games? How about that? All right, so we've got next up we got Phoenix Resale's newest video here. 23,000 views in one day. Okay, 522,000 subscribers. I swear to God, the other day this dude had 519,000. So I don't know how, because if you look at his videos, in 2 weeks, that video got 48,000 views. That's really low for him. And most of the comments are negative. I already covered that in the video. Yeah, there's Nathaniel Bandy right there. Shilling out to Phoenix Resale. I don't know why you would want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you want to sell games to this guy when you know for a fact he's just going to rip the next guy off? Eric, my reseller story, I collect Hernan toys. Seen a pic of the toys online, went there. When they open, gone. Guy next to him. Bought them and put a price of 25 each. Oh, okay. Wow. So like a yard sale, went and bought from another yard sale. Don't blame me. That's why I'm thankful I bought stuff like Lunar Remastered. Yeah, I still got to get the Lunar Remastered. I keep forgetting about that. Probably going to have to get it digital, man, because I think it's cooked on physical. 3 guesses on the jersey you're wearing. Only hint is it's the Sixers. Is it Allen Iverson? Or is it from current team? Caleb using the profits from his Amazon sales to buy subs. Oh, at the toy fair. Yeah, that's fucking lame. And you'll run into that too, man. Like a lot of the times, like the resellers just sell to other resellers over and over, and it just like gradually takes it up higher and higher until the point where a lot of people are gonna they're gonna say to hell with this. I'm just gonna stick with, like, you want to talk about Nintendo and $80 games. At least it's only $80 and it goes to the people that created the game. I know $80 isn't ideal, but it's better than dealing with some of this shit. 70s player? I don't really know. I don't know history like that for the 76ers. But that's dope, man. Come to Kentucky and we could ruin Caleb, only 45 miles away from him. I'm not interested in causing physical harm to Caleb, man. Well, you can. That's up to you. You've got free will. Sacrifice to YouTube to convert people to quick flips. All right, yeah, so let me do this poll real quick. Start a poll. How many times will quick flips get plugged in this 30-minute video? Which means we'll have to watch the whole video. That sucks. But curious to know what people think. Less than 5 times. 5 to 10 times. $11 or more times. I watched this video the other day, but I can't remember exactly how many times they plugged this shit. But let's see what you guys think. 11 or more times, 100%. Oh, okay. There we go. And we're getting some more realistic vote averages here. All right, let's go. If I miss one and I don't call it out, you guys call it out for me, okay? But I'm going to try to keep up with this.
My friend Chris. From the outside, he looks like a regular guy, but he's secretly turned his passion for hunting for video games into $50,000.
So from the outside, he looks like a regular guy. What are you talking about? Like, are you trying to tell me that resellers are on they're like a new species or something? Beer number 2.
in profit last
Sup,
year,
Easy?
all while working a full-time job. Today, I'm taking you inside his business to see exactly how he did
Hold
it.
up, hold up. Back up. I didn't see the phone. Was that quick flips?
Job. Today, I'm taking you inside his business to see exactly how he did it, where he finds games, and how you can start doing the same.
All right, so we got a copy of 2K14, you know, a game worth virtually nothing. Sells for $18 on Amazon.
Yeah, so why? Why is 2K14 worth so much? Can anyone explain that and give me a legitimate answer? 2K14 is my favorite basketball game, like from the 2K series. But like, why is that one so expensive now? I mean, obviously Half Price Books doesn't think it is. They sold it for $3.99. Dude looks like a gaming... What? You don't like looking at pube face here. I'm sorry, man. Put the mirror away. I'm just kidding, James. I'm just kidding. Should be like $3. All right, so far, 50% are saying that Quick Flips is getting plugged 5 to 10 times in this video. Take a drink for every time Quick Flips is mentioned. I thought about that, but I didn't want to go buy more beer, so I just have 3. I feel like I wouldn't have enough beer for that, but...
So that's
Solid
$11 after fees. So that's a $7 profit, and we're like 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Right, folks. So just some $7 lunch money from that first stop, but that's the first stop of many that Chris is going to take us on today, looking for that sweet, sweet video game profit.
I can't believe he's not wearing the Quick Flips hat. And you know what? That is a little bit of a pube face. Could you imagine having no hair and trying that hard to shape this up and it's still looking like that? That sucks, man. Lost the facial hair lottery there. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with Caleb back here? Is he going for a Morgan Wallet rat tail or something? Or a Theo Vaughn?
See what we can find.
All right, stop number 2 is Cash America Pong. Chris, what's the best thing you've ever found in this stop?
So one time I asked them if they had any games coming out, and they brought out a bunch of Game Boy games for $2.
Is that guy wearing fucking eyeliner? Is he in a metalcore band? I got a gig tonight, guys. Sorry about the makeup.
Solid. Finding anything in there?
Another 2K14 looks to be our bread and butter.
Okay, nice. Jeez.
Just going around buying all the NBA 2K14s. Is it because LeBron's on the cover? Is that why it goes for a little more on Amazon? It is really good. It is. It's one. You know what? That's like one of the last times that 2K14 made a basketball game that wasn't fucking you in the ass with so much VC, like trying to buy VC for your character or your career and shit. It's still in there, but it's not like as bad as it is now. Who the hell will want to buy an old 2K game that the servers are not even active? I guess because they just want to play exhibition. Or maybe they like the rosters from back then. Because, I mean, like, I used to play as the Bulls a lot during that game. And you had, like, Derrick Rose on the Bulls. You had Joakim Noah, Kirk Heinrich. It was a squad. So that could be it. It could be because of a specific roster. But I don't know for sure. LeBron career mode. Oh! Duh, that makes sense. It's kind of like WWE 16 with the Steve Austin career mode.
So that was a 20th anniversary
I think it's 20th anniversary.
PS4 for $1,200. Do you mess much with consoles?
Try not to unless it's a killer deal.
All right, so we had some decent luck in that Cash America here. What are we looking at here,
Too
Chris?
bad. Some more 2K14 grails for a couple bucks a piece.
And that goes for
You got $9 each on
$9
those. So
after fees on Amazon to flip those.
a couple copies of Skyrim.
Oh dang, I didn't realize you got 2.
Quick flip those for what'd you say, 13?
All right, was this the first time Quick Flips is mentioned? You could quick flip these for 13. Is he going to ship them to him or just hand them to him? Probably still has to ship them, right? Also, that dude's phone is dirty. You know, maybe he should get some cleaner, wipe some of that dried up skeet off of his screen before he has Caleb film it for a video. Unless he's just into that kind of thing. I mean, he's wearing eyeliner after all. And he hasn't mentioned being in a band yet, so I'm just going to say that he's fucking gay.
$13.
$13 on Quick Flips?
$13. I paid $13 for the stack, so.
You paid, I think it was 12. Oh,
Like, that guy's got eyeliner on, right? Like, 100% eyeliner is on there. Bro, look at that face. The longer you stare at that, the funnier it gets. How did he decide where to cut the shaving off right there on the beard? My dick is wider than that hairline right there. I'm just letting y'all know. Like, that's a thin line of hair. Guy liner. You're right, dude. One time when I was a teenager, I dyed my hair black and I tried wearing guy liner. One time. Just one time. Uncle Fester grew a beard. Don't insult Christopher Lloyd like that, man. Bucky T, man's a beaver for sure. That's the face of a reseller. When you have a nightmare about a reseller, it's, no, not all the 2K14s. I wanted a copy. That's what you see. Laughing in the fucking flames. Mustard Tiger. Did he delete my comment? What, on this video? Probably not. I don't even think Caleb reads comments. Sometimes his audio is only in one side of the ear, too. I mean, this dude clearly is just... He's like Philly Flipper at this point. He's just shitting out content and taking what views he can get. You know Caleb doesn't actually care about any of these people that watch his stuff and comment. I have no idea if I'd be able to even find your comment. There's 115, which is not many for a 23,000 viewed video. So maybe he did get rid of a lot of hateful comments. I don't know. But only 937 likes on the video. You hate to see it. If you're Phoenix Resale, I love it. I think it's cool. All right, what's this poll up to now? Okay, 47% still says 5 to 10 times. Only 14% say less than 5. So you guys would be right on the money there. It's definitely more than 5.
12, yeah.
So how many people do you
What's up,
think
Davion?
have walked by these games in this pawn shop?
These two, probably thousands.
Yeah,
These two,
couple of
probably
sports games.
maybe 10, 20 people at least.
So what everyone else, including the pawn shop, thought was junk, literally sold you for $3 a piece. You have $6 profit, $6 profit, $10 profit, $10 profit with a...
They didn't think it was junk, otherwise they wouldn't have taken it in. Like, pawn shops refuse games when you try to sell them there, too. If they're, like, you know, not worth anything. But clearly, they probably paid someone 25 cents, 50 cents for those games. And they're just trying to sell them for, like, $4. So, like, some people that come into the store, like, they're customers. Because, like, pawn shops do want you to buy shit there. They don't just want you to pawn stuff. And Caleb's just like, yeah, that's useless. It's garbage trash to them. That's why they were selling it, because it was useless trash, junk. They didn't want it. Stupid shit.
Of Amazon and Quick Flips.
Yeah.
So we're on our way.
You ever
to...
notice that with Caleb, though? Like, he always makes the stores look like they don't like being a store. They don't like being in business. They have no purpose. They care about no community. Like, you ever notice that Caleb paints that idea in his viewers' minds? That, like, the only positive and good thing that you can do with your shit is sell it directly to him.
Another Cash America and then another Goodwill. You were telling me though off camera that last year this is your side hustle.
Yeah.
And it
I have no idea how often they fucking
Yeah,
sell
basically
for
going out
Chase.
3 days a week, and then maybe spend a couple hours listing stuff on Amazon.
So how much total time are you putting into this every week?
I would say under 20 hours. I do mortgages. Yeah, I just picked this up as kind of a side hustle, and it kind of took off. You know, it started off mostly hitting a lot of Goodwills, trying to find the best deals possible.
And how much of it
Marketplace.
is the video games that we're hunting for today?
See, the thing is like Caleb likes to talk shit about all these stores, but like if it wasn't for these stores, he would have no backdrop for his videos. You know what I'm saying? So like he could sit there and say that stores are struggling and that they're not a good place to shop for games, like he said in his previous video, or a good place to sell your games. Yet in the video, he's selling his games to them. He needs these fucking places as much as, you know, like, as much as, like, fucking people need him, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I don't know. Shout out Lost Planet. That's a great series. So is Ghost Recon.
Probably like 80 to 90%, just because I enjoy hunting video games.
Yeah, man, I'm in a metalcore band. Yeah, I'm the lead. I'm the front man. Yeah, I just scream. I don't do salt. I don't sing. I wear guy liner. I flip NBA 2K14 on Amazon in the daytime, part-time, while I also do mortgages. You can catch me tonight at the saloon. We're going to be tearing it up, man. We're the opening band to a 5-band lineup. Phoenix made games more expensive. He did. He did. Appreciate that 2R. I don't know what currency that is, but I appreciate it, big dog. Is that rupees? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, watching you kind of sparked it for me.
Yo, Jay, I hope they make Game Flipper. I'll play the shit out of that. That'll be fun. Leave my dude alone, you fatty. Get a life. Oh, you hurt my feelings. Oh, man, I'm not even going to be able to sleep tonight. Statues suck. Sounds like you suck, motherfucker. You've been coming in my live streams for like, I don't know, like 6 months, running your fucking mouth with no profile picture. You have about as much balls as a fucking female, son. A female in the 50s. Okay, let me clarify. Not in modern times.
Easy stuff to flip, easy stuff to send to Amazon.
All right, so just pulled up to Cash America number 2, but I've got a question for you, because at every one of these stops that we've gone to, and we haven't shown a couple on camera that we didn't find anything at, we've rolled up and you've been like, oh, there's really cheap Wii games at this one, or there's cheap consoles at that one, or they'll hook me up at this one. How do you know all this stuff?
Because stores have cheap shit. You don't. That's how he knows that, you fuckwad. Stupid ass. Wearing a Wilson Green t-shirt. Looking like Morgan Wallen with the salt and pepper hair back here. You need to get sponsored by some hair coloring.
You gotta keep coming back. Get to know people, you know the prices, you know what they price stuff at. I've got a good relationship with a guy in here. He calls me if they get really cool stuff, so.
You were telling me you go out sourcing pretty much the same route.
Yo, I don't care if that dude called me fat anyways, man. I think skinnies think about fat people more than fat people do. Because I tell you what, I think about being fat 0% of the time, except for when I get out of bed and my back hurts, and whenever I read comments on the internet. That's the only time I ever think about being fat. Skinnies go around like, oh my God, I'm so glad I'm not a fat guy. It's so fucking terrifying. It's the worst thing that could ever happen to my life is being obese. Bitch! Skinny people are the minority. There's more fat people than skinny people. So if anything, I should be making fun of you. Fucking dork. Get some McDonald's, bitch. This is America.
Every single week.
Yeah, every Friday.
Ooh, hold up, folks. I actually kind of need an extension cord. This might be a solid deal. I think he's
$10 for an extension cord at a pawn shop? You think he's going to ask him for $2 off of the extension cord? I'd be more comfortable paying $7 for this extension cord. Maybe when you get done using that extension cord, you can use it for something else. Maybe involving a tree? Know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
gonna go ask about that Switch.
Go get some fucking Bojangles. What's up, Y2K?
We're gonna see if they would do 60 because you can quick clip that for 90. So we'll see.
Is that 2? Was that number 2? Was that the second quick flips plug? We're gonna quick flip this for 90. Oh my God.
They would do 60 because you can quick clip that.
You ever like owned an app slash website? For some reason, it's not an app, even though you said it was going to be an app. You supposedly paid $100K for. You ever own an app that's not an app? It's a website where people can sell you games, and it costs you $100,000, and then you are the guy that has to promote it. And other YouTubers, and all they get out of you is a little comment. You don't even go visit them in Canada. It's too far. It's too cold. What's up, King Drazzle? Fat people care about being fat as much as Caleb care about small game stores. That's true, man. No, actually, I do think about being fat a lot, but I mean, like, what am I going to do? Like, run around the block all the time? I got shit to do, man. I can't exercise 18 hours a day and lose 200 pounds in a month. I don't even think you're supposed to do that. They'd probably kill you.
For 90.
Some Shadowrun?
See.
No.
What do you think?
Yeah, 70.
Nothing? 70?
Yeah.
I do 70 on that. Could you do 15 on this?
Sure.
Oh, hold up.
Fleece Johnson should pull up to Caleb's house and say, I came here looking for Mullet Man's booty. We're going to do this the easy way or the hard way. It's like the old Bill Cosby meme I saw. It says, either we're fucking or I'm fucking. Unless you're talking about a different kind of booty attack. You might be. But I appreciate the 5 super, man. That's cool. Pixel Game Squad wanted him to open quick flips to make cha-ching. Think about the app stores make you pay a percentage of your sales. He's probably avoiding that. You know, I was thinking that, or either there's something going on with the logistics behind quick flips, and he couldn't get approved to be on the App Store or the Play Store. So he had to pivot, and it had to be a negative reason, or he would have told us, right? But for some reason, it just became an app, or excuse me, a website that you have to bookmark on your phone, kind of like an app. Caleb deletes your comments every time to redirect him to your page. He probably has one of his goons do it. One of his basement peeps. So it works if you get Amazon's permission to sell games. Most games are locked at this point. Doesn't mind sharing the info because he knows most people won't be able to do it. Yeah, exactly. Does someone say I look Mexican? What are you talking about, Holmes? I am. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I like cerveza, though. I think it tastes pretty good. It's Cinco de Mayo, man. Roasty de Mayo.
Actually always use more box cutters. I may $3 each. I'm
TRT and Ozempic, no thanks.
It's gonna be the randomest pawn shop haul I've ever gotten. All right, so Chris, what was the story of that stop? What happened?
So we got a few things. First of all, we got Spider-Man. Got it for $5.
Oh, look, is that 3? Is that? I probably missed the quick flips plug at this point, but I know you can't see it because my cam's in the way. But yeah, there's a quick flip right there. You could sell Spider-Man for 13. Dude's celebrating that he paid 10 for that game. He's going to flip it for $3 more. Are you fucking kidding me?
Quick flip it to you for I think $13. Easy $8. Then they had the Switch that was already marked down to $80.
Oh, that's right. He got it. He didn't get it for sticker. That's right. Marked down to 80.
I asked if they do 60 and they couldn't do 60. So I met at 70, but then he gave me this for half off.
You used an awesome negotiation technique that I caught there. I don't know if I had the camera on you, but you got 20 bucks off and 10 bucks off. Just really well done, man. It was cool to see.
Basically got this for free.
How much?
You know, he has to follow around other people that go game hunting because Caleb doesn't do that anymore. So he has to like borrow somebody else to make content because he thought that like his fans were going to like this. But then they just plugged quick flips the whole time. It's basically just a 30-minute commercial for quick flips. And I remember seeing a lot of comments about that. Dude made a 31-minute my quick flips commercial. Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe he's got somebody hiding the comments. I always read the comments when I first watch a video, and I feel like I saw way more negative stuff before. What's up, Northeast? Guess behind the counter action for the discount. Yeah. Reach his arm across the counter.
I think that's going to make? Did you look it up?
No, I didn't. I would say around $40. Fire Emblem games do pretty well. So, I mean, basically got this for free after flipping that to you.
Dude, you're crushing it. So, folks, we just looked it up. $45 profit on this stop. Little did
Viewership's
you know
going down for Phoenix.
Game goes for $37 after fees on Amazon. I mean, we've been at it for like an hour. And the best part was, while he was going ham on the video game section, I got myself a little extension cord haul. paid $20 for 2 lovely extension cords, and get this, 3 box cutters, which we always need more of around the business. So I'm on top of the world right now. So we're pulling up to a Goodwill right now that I actually used to hit back in the day when I was doing like thrifting routes and pawn shop routes around this town.
Dog, is there really 294 people watching this right now? That's crazy. I think that might be like peak, other than like a premiere. But yeah. Caleb over here had to get someone else to come and do his job for him. Because you remember Caleb used to make these types of videos all the time? He used to go out and hunt for Mission Switch and GameCube Gambit and what did he call the PlayStation? Was it the PlayStation Pursuit? Is that what it was? $299. That's ridiculous, man. I appreciate y'all hanging with me tonight. But yeah, so now he has to get like some nobody. What was his name? Chris? Guy with the eyeliner? Guy with the liner? And have him follow him around, even put a profit calculator at the top of his video for him.
Chris, you've mentioned you sell on Amazon, you sell on Quick Flips. Do you sell
RJC
on
and I?
other platforms?
Also, some stuff on Marketplace. And I mean, if it's a good enough deal, I'm obviously going to sell it on eBay too.
So you've got potentially 4 different outs for every bit of video game or Pokemon card or whatever inventory that you're selling.
Yeah, basically.
295 people that hate me, but hey, whatever works. You hate to see it, man. The gay chipmunk, Steve. Bald guy is cool. Yeah, he now can afford staples for a headliner for car. Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice that the first time. Chris Liner. I wonder when this guy gets mad if he tells people to kiss his ass. Caleb's channel got really boring. Yeah, it is fucking boring. That's why he has to do this. I'm surprised that he hasn't turned this into the brutal reality of being a video game reseller. No, don't want to make resellers look bad at all. Just the stores. Just the people that got a loan and started a business and did it the right way. Nah, if you didn't do it the fucking like lowball cheap way, like Caleb did. Someone that got fired from working at a coin store. How do you fuck up a coin store job? I don't know, man. But he got fired. And his friend owned the store. Caleb's and his boyfriend. Quick shits. Resell content thrives on YouTube. I don't know why he has to fake that he's into games. I mean, dude. He doesn't really fake it that much anymore. Sounds like a new flavor dropping this summer from Hellman's. Roasty to Mayo. Yeah, some spicy mayonnaise. They'd probably make it with sriracha, though. And I mean, I'm not really big on sriracha. Like, I love hot stuff, but like sriracha. Well, actually, it probably wouldn't be that. It'd probably be some popular Mexican pepper, like jalapeno, you know, stick with the classics.
Sending stuff through quick flips is
Or a
usually
Chipotle.
the easiest way. It's fast money. I send it. He gets it within like 2 days.
Fired
I'm sending
twice
it
because he
within
couldn't
3.
count coins.
Depending on what I get stuff for.
It
But
was
usually-
twice. I forgot about that, man. Downloading Oblivion? Hell yeah, Lulu. Does Sick Cooper even play his collection? No, I think he's just... You know, the thing is like, there's gamers, and then there's collector gamers, and then there's collectors, and then there's YouTubers. And I think that Sick Cooper falls in lines of former gamer that now is just a collector YouTuber.
Wii stuff for sure. He pays really well on. You got any Wii stuff, Wii Sports? You're not selling it for more anywhere else.
Love it. Let's see if we can find something here.
Wait, hold on. That was another plug, right? Was that 4? Was that 4 times? Use Quick Flips to get fast cash for... Is this a goddamn 2 a.m. cable TV infomercial? Did we just like wake up on the couch and, scan the QR code? Fuck your QR code.
Selling it for more anywhere else.
Love it. Let's see if we can find something here.
All right. So the consensus on the poll, 166 votes. We're going to get 5 to 10 plugs for Quick Flips. And then 40% of you guys said 11 or more. So let's see how we end up here.
So what's your Goodwill strategy?
Usually Goodwills, I'm trying to be in and out within a couple minutes just to get in and see what they have. There's usually not a lot of hidden.
I don't want to be involved with this plebeian place. I just spend minimal amount of time in here. See if I could like flip something for profit and then get the fuck out. I got to go buy some eyeliner at Walmart.
stuff. I'm sure you can find deals, but
Kind of a
What's up,
lower hit
Daniel?
rate.
yeah, basically you walk in, you pretty much know if you found something within a couple minutes.
What's the best find you've ever had at a Goodwill?
So right whenever Deadpool was blowing up, I found it at a Goodwill for $0.25. And it was the only game there, so somebody donated one game, and I was only there to meet somebody to buy some original Xbox games. And I
Wow.
went in to get change.
Insane D Gamer says, "Happy 5th de Mayo. Todos los revendedores que chinguen su madre." I don't know what most of that means, but it sounds like it was positive because there was an exclamation mark at the end. So I appreciate you. What's up, Insane Gamer?
Opportunity really is everywhere, folks.
All right, so folks, we do officially have some games here at this Goodwill, but it's championship pool and hole-in-one golf.
Looks like they've got them priced at $5.99 a piece, so we're probably
Yo,
gonna-
maybe he's not wearing eyeliner. Maybe he just got decked in the fucking face for being a piece of shit reseller. Maybe they finally got their comeuppance. Someone peppered his steak. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe he was fighting the Pokemon scalpers. Said, "Hey, guy, I'm not going to let you buy out this whole vending machine. All right, you got to let me get a boosty pack."
Yeah, so that was literally a total of probably 3-4 minutes that we just spent in there.
Yeah.
But folks, this is the third spot that we've been to today and found absolutely nothing. One thing that I actually told my team earlier.
Dude looks so mad that he didn't fucking find anything in there. What an odd-looking fella. He's probably gonna... Dude, I'm going to probably run into that guy at a convention one day, and he's going to punch me in the face. And not even going to say anything to me. He's going to be so hurt if he ever sees me making fun of him on this video.
This week is one of our mantras is fail fast. And
I never
realized
seen
that
an emo
actually-
wear so much goddamn white.
is definitely the case in sourcing as well,
Yeah.
right? You don't want to spend a lot of time in the stops that aren't going to have anything great for you. Take a quick cruise around and then get the heck out of there if there's nothing to be had. Chris, what do you think the people who are just starting out or who aren't very good yet at flipping video games, what are they doing wrong that you're doing right?
Yeah, you're probably right, Benjamin. He'd probably walk up behind me and yell, "Hey!"
A lot of people have the misconception they can just go to a game store and find deals on stuff, flip it on
Appreciate it,
Amazon
Bobby.
immediately, when that's really not the case. You really want to source at stores that do more bulk pricing.
Those are thumbtacks up there. As much, all right, you really flipping all this money. You got $86 of profit. You tell me you can't fix that for $86? Lazy ass bandaging that shit up like that. How can you be driving around town all day, going to multiple stores, trying to buy video games? How could you be that active and consistent, but you can't be bothered to do something about your fucking car?
So like every game in there is $5. Then you can really find some gems. It's a lot tougher finding stuff at game stores. Everybody wants to go there and buy all the Pokemon games and sell them for double online, but unfortunately it's not that easy. I'm a big believer in GameStop, so you can find a lot of good deals at GameStop, and also they pay really well for a lot of trade-ins, like consoles and stuff.
Right.
So because of that, I can usually get trade credit.
Listen, resellers, stay the fuck out of GameStop, all right? Most people don't like them as it is. But I don't want your ass in there, and GameStop don't want you in there either. I promise you that. They want customers that are going to come back on a regular basis. Not these dudes that trade in garbage and buy up all the stuff that people actually want to come in and find. This guy spent half of his profit on gas money. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. That, you know, based on the material that's in the car seats, it looks like that's probably an old 4-cylinder car. So he's probably good on the gas. But I appreciate the $2 super, man.
At half off, and then I can
Cinco
buy
de
something
Pupu.
for 70% value, and I'm really only buying it at about 35% value.
You were telling me that they pay, what was it, like $250 for broken PS5s?
Yeah.
And you'll often source those at pawn shops because their clientele doesn't want to buy a broken PS5. So you might
Right.
get it for 50, 60, 70.
Yo, we got Gamers Manuel in the chat. Yo, all the members, man. Hit him with the later, dude. Let him know you love him. What's up?
bucks
Yeah.
and make a couple $100.
Cuddy Collect in the house. What up, Cuddy? How's the kiosk doing, brother? What's up, Y2K? Oh, I already said hey to you earlier, but yeah. Y2K says later. Later. Happy Cinco de Mayo, gamers.
Of GameStop's trade-in system.
Everybody's got stuck in their brain that GameStop doesn't pay anything. They screw you over for all your stuff. And I'm like, well, times kind of changed.
So with your multiple years of experience in the industry, what's the best kind of stuff to trade into GameStop?
Newer consoles.
First cash pawn, what's best case scenario in here?
So usually in here I'll find some Switch games. Sometimes I'll get some PS4 or something, but a lot of times they get a lot of consoles in here. They've had multiple 3DSs, but they've always had a price.
Mortgage broker right now, so he's probably broke as hell since housing market is down. Yeah, it needs to be like way more down. Like way down. Like fucking super down. Like it needs to keep doing that. So these game flippers sell the shit to GameStop, then GameStop sells the shit to the consumers. Nice one. Pin is resale? Pin is resale? Penis resale. People are so pretentious. You know what, man? Despite all the jokes, I think this guy has a laid-back personality, but I just think that he really... I can't like him. I can't like him because he's hanging out with dickhole penis rear slap. Love being a gamer and collector. Proud of it, too. We're here and support you, Steve. Appreciate you, Sonic. You the man. GameStop used to have crazy traded prices for Mario Kart Wii. Got my Switch that way. I saw actually today... M. Seymour texted me, and he told me that GameStop is doing, if you're looking to get a Switch 2, 40% extra trade credit for games towards the Switch 2, for anybody that may be relevant to. So, like, if they normally give you, like, $4 for something, you'll get an extra 40%. So, I mean, that's pretty sweet. That's almost, like, $6. So, if you got some shit you don't want, you know, But obviously, you should just buy it with money, you know, because even 40% extra, I mean, it might not be worth it. I don't know. Maybe it might be something to look into, you know, to at least see what you could get. Poindexter nose. Dude, we done ripped this dude's whole face, man. Bald, fucked up mustache, or facial hair altogether. Buck teeth, pointy nose, wearing guy liner. It's not, I mean, this dude. Switch to is a hard pass. All right, I get it, man. I get it.
Market value, so.
You truly never know. That's the beauty of this job, folks. No way. No way.
Would you have ever thought?
I've seen like 3 of these in my life.
It's the only one I've ever seen.
Holy cow! Has this been?
I don't know what the deal is with the Mario 2, or excuse me, the Switch 2 Mario Kart World from Dick Cooper. I know he called me a loser in a whatnot auction. I heard that he did that, but no big deal. He could be my brother, just not fat. I don't know about that. Mark B coming in with the wisdom. He could be my brother, just not fat. I know my brother, and my brother is fat. So.
Nah, not long.
Just got some crinkling and stuff there.
There's really not
The low bar offer on the Panasonic?
Uncommon.
I was looking in the case to see if there was a.
So they said like solds on that was like $800. $760, $807.
It's just really rare. Uncommon.
I was looking in the case to see if there was a controller with it, because the controller is really valuable too.
Yeah.
Don't see it though. What would someone have to offer to take it from you guys?
I mean,
It's such a niche item. Though.
Let's put it on the shelf.
It's gonna be here for a while.
Is it like tested and working? Is this tested and working?
yeah, I checked it out to see if it was working before.
It like plays a GameCube game and everything.
Yeah.
Let's see if I could offer like. I mean, I don't want to lowball you guys.
I already feel like you're about to. I feel it.
What about 250?
Yeah, it's low ball. That's super low.
What would you guys want?
$250 for that. I mean, first of all, he only got excited about it because he knows it's rare and it was going to be some nice eye candy for his YouTube channel. Obviously, he had no business trying to buy it if he was going to offer $250. Because, you know, based on, like, the way that he usually offers stuff, I mean, it's kind of on par. Like, you know what I mean? With price charting. You know, that's his whole stick, right? It's like, I offer close to price charting, so you might as well just sell it to me instead of selling it somewhere else. So, yeah, I mean, clearly he didn't want to buy it. He offered them a super low ball on purpose because he knew that they weren't going to accept that. He just wanted to have a nice segment for his fucking video. That's all that is. That's pandering for his YouTube video.
Like, what range would you want to be in? 5.
Put it in layaway for 5.
Okay. Oh, well, folks, I cannot remember the last time I lowballed someone that hard for an item. $250. When they make you.
Why the dick cam, Patriot? I mean, dude. You know, Philly Flipper first with the dick cam. And now you got Phoenix Resale doing the dick cam. I think these guys are just like trying to show their dicks off. Even though there's not really much to show.
Make the first offer, sometimes you have to baseline them a little bit low. Given that there are so many issues with those things, I wouldn't want to be into it for really more than 300 or so. And another big tip is, like, this is something that I think collectors will face if they're getting into reselling, is getting a little bit romantic about the items, but not looking.
That's because collectors love the stuff. And most collectors aren't going to be resellers, man. There are exceptions. I know Easy Gamers, he's a collector and a reseller. But goddamn, $250. That's what I'm saying. Like, that was an unrealistic offer. He did not actually want that thing. He lowballed his boyfriend while his wife was scissoring her boss. Man, you know, I don't know if I want to, like, talk bad about his wife. Unless it's, like, you know, neglecting him sexually. I would be down to say that, but I'm not trying to. I don't know his wife, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to bring her into it. It's about Phoenix Resale. I already be popping shots at people that are in their videos, man. You gotta let the wife have a pass. She's at work, man. She's busy.
Up at the bottom line and getting trapped in hard items, right? Like, he said he would have taken $500. That could look like a good deal if you're seeing comps at like 800, 900 for perfectly working condition ones. But if you're not factoring in the cosmetic wear or the risk of it not working somehow, you could definitely.
Why didn't you just ask them to fucking test it in front of you? You're in a store with electricity and outlets and plugs. You fucking dork. You dumbass biatch. I can't offer them a lot because I don't know if it works. It's a store. Did you forget that stores have, like, return policies? Dumbass. 500 is a good deal. Someone that wants it would pay 500 for sure. And that's a pretty good damn discount. I mean, obviously they're trying to sell it to somebody. He wanted to get it for 250 and sell it for 8. He wants to sit here and downplay it. Like, it might not have worked, so I have to consider the fact that I might have only been able to sell it for 5. What's up, Ghetto Finger Gaming? Appreciate the 5-piece, dude. Great channel, always lurking. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you.
Only get trapped in a rough situation.
Exactly, Jay.
Here we are, folks, back again. Half price books.
Yo, we had 2 people named Jay comment back to back. Collector wouldn't lowball that hard. They would respect the value and know how much they need to pay. Yeah, exactly. Collectors, man, they understand that things they want that are valuable are going to cost money. But there's a limit, dude. Damn, we got 3 J's in the comments here. We got J Biz as well. Yeah, there's a limit, dude. And the limit is $50 for Wii Sports. We don't want to pay $50 for Wii Sports.
Chris, I've got to know the story behind the car, man.
So I got it for 500 bucks. I was driving around a Camaro.
Of course you bought it cheap as fuck, dude. You're not paying anything for anything in these fucking stores. You got a damn t-shirt on that has the logo on the backside. That's confusing. Especially when you see the back of it. It don't even look like it should be on the back. It's like someone was stoned as fuck at the damn shirt factory and popped it on the wrong side. But yeah, I knew that was going to be some old school 4-cylinder car. Hey, point A to point B, can't knock the car. But I mean, damn, cuh. You guys almost bought a Panasonic for $500, almost equal to your car. You got to at least fix that upholstery, man. Look, man, when I was young, my parents always had shitty cars. And there was one where the upholstery was gone and it had like that fucking, what is it, like insulation shit. And it would fucking come off from the wind, from the windows, because obviously the air conditioner wasn't working. And that shit would get in your eyes and it would suck so bad. So like, dude, like you got to get that upholstery fixed, man. Plus, it's just sketchy to have thumbtacks above your head like that, especially when you ain't got no hair. That's an easy scratch.
Got about 10 miles to the gallon, hitting all these stops, getting all these marketplaces.
This car is a Switch 2 value. This car is worth Switch 2 Mario Kart World Bundle. So yeah, I bet he complains about the Switch 2 prices. Dude's car. I can't really talk to him. My car was $1,000. But then I bought brand new tires. So now my car is worth $2,000. Kind of. I love my car though. When he makes money on quick flips, I'm gonna buy hubcaps.
It's killing me. And then my brother-in-law had this for sale. He just got his truck fixed. Got it for 500 bucks. Got 200,000 miles on it. 40 miles to the gallon. No AC, but who needs it? We got windows.
That's amazing. That's another common trait I've seen among the most successful resellers I've known is this like persistent
Trade the car for the Switch 2?
And when I got into that car and the window didn't roll up right and there was no AC, I knew you were cut from the same cloth. Let's see what we can find in here. All right, so off rip, what do you
Yo, hold up. What was on that show? Yeah, you see the back of the shirt? What's going on with that? All right, we got some Crimson Skies. We got some NHL 2K5. 2 copies of OG Fable. Advent Rising. Yo, Advent Rising is such a good Xbox game. Great story to that game.
All right, so off rip, what are you seeing?
Over here.
Hell yeah, dude. 320.
That up. That's sealed Yoshi's.
Okay, so sealed game 2.
We got a new sealed Minecraft in here for the Xbox 360. I'm sure they'll buy that.
Well for you on Amazon.
Yeah, really well.
All right, we got Woolly World 35. Really? Oh, because it's new. Demon Souls 20 bucks. Marvel vs. Cap, or no, that's the Capcom Fighting Collection. That's the different one. That's the little older. It's a little older. It's not too old. Yeah, exactly, Gore. Event Rising. Yo, it had a really good soundtrack, too. Yeah, it was supposed to be a trilogy. I don't know why it got canceled. That sucks, man. But like Xbox had some of the best exclusives back in the day, man. Like the OG Xbox. No lowballing in this store. Yeah, when's the new Fable game coming out? Is that coming out this year?
And below that,
I'm ready.
Mario Karts. Quick flip those right to you. Some more lunch money.
So I see we've got $25 on this. Would you quick flip that? Because I want to say quick flips is paying like 26.
Why are you talking about quick flips like it's not your own goddamn thing? And that, what is that? Is that 5 or 6? We're up to 5 or 6 quick flip plugs. We're only 11 and a half minutes in out of 31. I don't know if I'm going to make it through 31 minutes. That's stupid. But I guess we'll see. But I mean, dude, we're already up to 5 or 6 plugs. So the majority of you are already right at 42%. Actually, looks like some people voted after the fact. We're at 43% on plugging this shit 11 or more times in 30 minutes. And I tell you what, six times at 11 and a half at this fucking pace, it's going to happen, dude. We're going to hit the 20-minute mark. We're going to be up to like 37 plugs. More plugs than Caleb has in his butt plug collection.
Maybe. We'll see if I can get a little bit better deal. If not, if I get enough.
Buy these butt plugs. They're the quick fucks. Quick fucks. MyQuickFucks.com. Don't go to that website. That one definitely doesn't cost $100,000 to make, though. Seen the Venezuelans getting into flipping shit. What? Always got to shout out quick flips. I know, that's what I'm saying, dude. The only reason he makes this content now is to shout out quick flips. That's all it is. It's just a plug for his shit. Ghetto Finger with the 10. That's his front car. That's his front car to cop them deals. He's probably sitting on a BMW. Oh, I see. People see him pulling up struggling. They want to give him a deal because they pity him. I don't know, man. 40 miles to the gallon is pretty good. I think it was a Toyota, too. That's a great car. Mario Kart, you and me, 1 versus 1 across the world. Yo, I want in on that. I suck at Mario Kart, though, but I'll play. We'll have to do a YouTuber Mario Kart World stream. I'm definitely going to do a Mario Kart World stream with some peeps, too.
Stuff, I've got a 25% off. Which will definitely make it worthwhile.
Don't do it, J-Biz.
Got not only the half price books coupon system, super.
Your wife
optimal,
got quick flip.
Also is friendly with some of the management, which helps a ton. That's actually been a
Yo, shout out Logan's new app, man. Quick Mows. If you guys need somebody to cut your grass, he's your motherfucker right there. Call him. Call him up. 1-800-LOGAN, cut your grass. That might be too many numbers, but just keep dialing, man. It'll work.
And not just at this stop, but also some of the pawn shops as well.
Yeah, I got a Scion. That's basically a Toyota.
$49 after fees and new condition.
$49 for Minecraft for the 360. Who the fuck is buying that for the 360? It's on Game Pass. Why? You suck ass at Mario Kart 2? Who do you play as in Mario Kart, though? Do I still want to do Mario Party? Dude, Jamboree? Fuck yeah. Let's do it. What's up, Poop? What's up, Hey Depot?
They're asking 30. That's an instant $19 profit.
Yeah, I drive a Scion. Dude, I drive a Scion IQ. It's like a tiny car, but dude, it's roomy as hell. It's super comfortable for me to sit in and drive. Like, you wouldn't believe it, man. Like, I have more room and comfort in a Scion IQ, which is like a little bit bigger than a smart car, than I do when I sit in like something like a Kia Soul or a Honda CR-V. It's fucking crazy because it's the way that they built them. I love my car too, dude. It costs me like $15 every 3 weeks for gas. It's crazy.
Good stuff here.
Right.
It's all priced pretty competitive too already. So
I love it. Yeah, put together a solid little bundle deal.
yeah,
Go
those
ahead.
are the kind of
Sounds
things
good,
I'll look
Gore.
on quick flips and see what I can flip those straight to you for. Condition looks pretty good.
Like
Prices look pretty good.
the big IPs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Falcon,
definitely
all of-
that's 6 or 7 right there. I can't remember exactly. I'm gonna go with 7. That is the 7th plug for quick flips that I've noticed. Okay, and I might have missed a couple too. I drive a Scion IQ, not a Zion. Scion have more ball space, dude. I love my car. It's great, dude. I only paid $1,000 for mine. I said that earlier though. Yeah, you could park anywhere. I can U-turn on a 2-lane road. No problem. It's great, dude.
Just for Donkey Kong Country.
No way is that Scion roomy unless you pull the front seats out and sit in the back like Hightower. Dude, I mean, the seat is all the way back for sure. But, I mean, it's comfortable, dude. Trust me, man. I love it. What's up, Kyra? Yo, shout out Strawberry Pokemon. That's who Kyra is. She did a video on Phoenix Resale recently. She shouted me out. I've been a fan of her channel for a little bit because I keep up with the Pokemon card situation. So, yeah, shout out to her. Good to see you.
And 20 for Kong Country too, especially if you're getting 25% off.
Right here on Quick Flips, you got $18 for Donkey Kong Country.
All right, that's 8 times. We're up to 8 times on the Quick Flips. Quick Flips offer $18, and they put a little fire symbol here so you feel better about selling it. It's like, oh, it's hot right now. It's on NSO. It's on NSO. Who are these people buying loose Donkey Kong Country on Amazon? Stop supporting Phoenix Resale. You're making him so much money, and he doesn't deserve it, man. This is a video literally plugging his app while he also shows you how much money he's making. You know what I'm saying? He's like, he's paying $18 for it, and he's going to sell it to you for $37 on Amazon. Get a fucking life. That's stupid. Don't do that. Like, you have to be fucking dumb. If you're a fan of Phoenix Resale and you also shop on his Amazon shop, which more than likely you don't because he doesn't plug his shit. I mean, honestly, I think I was the first one that told everybody about his Amazon store, and I can't even remember how I figured it out. I think someone in my Discord pointed it out to me. Some of your favorite content on YouTube? Oh, I appreciate that, Kyra. Yeah, sorry, some of my trolls ended up on your video. I went back to see if he replied, but I think his comment got deleted. What's his name? Like, Agri Straight White Male or something like that. That dude's a chode. He's been fucking talking shit to me for like a year on YouTube. That's so sad. Like, dude, I understand. You don't like me and you want to say some negative shit to me. That's cool. Do it like 2 or 3 times. But, dude, if you're fucking doing it for like a year straight in a comment, you ain't got no picture on your profile. You're just a little whiny baby that doesn't even have the nuts to show us who you look like. What makes you think I'm going to fucking take you serious or care about what you have to say? It's all a dick-sucking contest. What are you talking about, Punk? Phoenix drives a big Prius. I'm jealous. You're right, man.
For 15, I get 25% off of that also.
Yeah, I started with Greg tonight, Rick.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you another one that's really good is Champions of Norath here.
Oh, yeah, for sure, Kyra, for sure.
In the $30 range, but if you're getting 25% off.
Wait, what question did Easy ask? I missed it. Why is DK new and CIB the same price? Was it? I didn't even notice that. Probably because he only paid $100,000 for his app. That's a website. You know, he'd have to pay $101,000 to get the DK new price updated. Yo, shout out Ghetto Finger for becoming a member, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate that.
Could be pretty solid. Granted, I haven't checked that price in a while. Okay, 28, so not quite.
Hell yeah, Jay.
But at 25% off, still a little.
All right, that's 9 times, right? That counts as a different one because they cut away. 9 times. 9 times. 50 Cent got shot this many times. He got shot 9 times. All right, so Quick Flips is about as damaging as 50 Cent's victims, or excuse me, 50 Cent as a victim getting shot 9 times. We have been shot 9 times by Quick Flips tonight, guys. All right, poll says 11 or more times. We only got 3 more to make that true. And we're only 12:41 in this video. God damn.
Bit of meat there.
Yeah, so we got Rocksmith Remastered. I had an Xbox One.
Rocksmith Remastered.
Wait, hold up. Is that again? Hold up. Did they cut away? Wait, hold on.
Still a little bit of meat there.
Yeah, so we got Rocksmith Remastered.
Okay, yep, that's a different edit. That's a different edit. That's 10 times. We're up to 10 times now. I wonder if we can get up to 19 times like Philly did when he was touching his little beanie. I mean, hell, if we make it to 11 and we're not even halfway through the video, we got to shoot for 19. That's 10 times, guys.
I had an Xbox One.
Rocksmith Remastered. 94.
Look, you should pay up for Rocksmith. If you would have learned to play guitar, it's going to cost you.
$? Are you serious, dude?
10 times.
25?
That's a huge one to look out for at game stores too. Most game stores sell it for
Phoenix is freaking out. He's like, "Are you serious, dude? These fucking dumbasses! Can't believe they're trying to sell this game that's incomplete for 25. What a bunch of stupid idiots! God, don't they know they can get 37 for it on quick flips? I mean, shit."
$10. And PS4
No
is worth
kidding.
even more.
Oh, I found another little $3 quick flip profit here. Back.
Oh, that's 11 quick flips. I can't believe he didn't wear the hat in this video. 11 times, ladies and gentlemen. 13 minutes into the video. So for the 43% that voted, it would be 11 or more times. You were correct. I can't believe that. I seriously can't believe that. I really didn't think it was going to be over 11. But it's going to be. Because you know we ain't going through the rest of this video and it not being at least one more time. Matter of fact, the next scene in this fucking video is probably about quick flips. Many men wish resellers upon me, scalping in my eyes and dog I can't see. A little bit too many words there, but it kind of worked. Appreciate that. Price charting doesn't even have it for 30. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck, dude? Who's gonna buy, dude? Whoever buys Rocksmith on Amazon, and it ends up not having like the plug for the guitar and stuff, they're gonna be like so disappointed.
Gugon Battle Brawlers is a weird one. Quick flips buys for $8. Oh, that's in loose condition though. This one's
20 or
complete,
more.
so we're looking at a little.
That's 11, right? That's the 11th one. That's 11 times. That shit got plugged 11 times in 13 minutes. And there's 18 minutes left in this video. I don't even know what to say. That's ridiculous, man.
$4 profit before discount, so not bad. There's a little $4 bill for your pile there,
I
sir.
appreciate it, man. I'll send it right back to you. So.
Are you gonna update the calculator? It's been 86 for like 7 minutes. We've already had 9 quick flip advertisements. You can't update the calculator, man. Did you forget that there's people watching that care about other stuff other than your ad? You fucking asshole.
We got College Hoops 2K7.
I got the Corona right here.
65,000. Sells for $45. $33.
Priced at 15, 33
Okay, that's
after fees.
Amazon right there.
Nice double up. One time.
Let's go. Chris, check this out. I caught you sleeping over here. These Skyrim games in here.
Yeah.
These Switch games.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing, Billy? I might have to put you in timeout, bud. Don't do that again. What's up, Mike? Would be funny if you did a quick flips counter like South Park did for shit. Yeah, you're probably right. I should get like a ding or something. Although the ding would get annoying. Mike in the chat, one of the resellers that I actually enjoy buying from, but unfortunately I'm not buying retro stuff anymore, so won't be buying a lot from Mike anymore. But Mike's still a cool dude. Glad you're here.
That's funny. I tried to make a play on those last time I was here.
I'm not putting Billy in timeout yet, but he's got to don't do that shit.
Did you really?
Yeah, but he was telling me the Switch games sell really well, and now there's 3 of them selling too. So.
At
Justine's
30,
a huge
did
fan
you
of the
look 'em up then?
I
Bakugan.
didn't even look them up.
Okay, because they're going for 35 a piece after fees on Amazon.
Oh, nice.
So if you're getting like, 15, 20%
Yeah.
off, like,
I'll get at least 2 of them.
yeah, let's go. Why wouldn't you get all 3?
I'll try to leave one behind. I don't want to be that guy. He said they sell pretty
Okay.
well. Switch stuff.
Oh shit, yo, that guy's cool, man. He's like, there's 3. I'm gonna leave one behind. Does that counter out the eyeliner on his face, or just the buck teeth? Has a Phoenix seizure. I don't know about that. That's crazy.
That's nice. So how many
Second
did they
order.
have here last time you were here?
Last time they had 2, and I was going to get one of them. He was like, "Oh, those sell pretty well." So
And now they have 3?
yeah. So it's like now you got to at least tell me
You'd
one.
be doing them a favor to pick
Yeah.
them all up, man. Come on.
Yeah.
So what would you say to someone who's like, well, must be nice to have all the connections that you have with the store managers? Like,
Yeah. I mean, it definitely didn't start out that way.
Yeah.
It was just me coming in here all the time to a point where they'd see me and they're like, "Hey, we got some other games coming out. You want to see those?" 'Cause
Uh-huh.
they're used to seeing me buy all the games.
Caleb thinking, what an idiot leaving one behind. Yeah, you know for sure, for sure. You bet his glasses smell like Pete. Why you say that? Because he be down in someone's area? As he left one behind, not excusing him though, but respect to that. Yeah, that's cool. But, As he left it behind, Phoenix probably grabbed it and stuck it in his back pocket. Gamers Manual wins a quick flip switch too. Dude, it's been 11 or more times. You know what? It's been longer than a minute in the video. I'm surprised we haven't got another plug yet.
It takes a while. Because you treat people right, yeah. Treat people right, they treat you right. He's a big Super
Oh,
Nintendo
shit, AO.
collector, and I gave him the Jetsons on Super Nintendo for free.
The manager is?
Yeah.
You gave him a Jetsons
Yeah.
on Super Nintendo,
Which is like a $120 game. And I gave it to him for free because I was
Exactly,
like, I got it for
Kyra.
next to nothing.
Yeah.
And I knew he was real big into it. And ever since then, man, it really paid dividends. He was real cool about it. He always hooks me up, so.
Oh my
He had
gosh,
given me
dude.
deals before then, too, so.
See, no one's out here doing that stuff. I'm always telling people, like,
Yeah.
let people know that you care about them, you know? Bring some donuts, like.
Anything.
Dude, you don't care about them, man. You just want to get a good deal, so you pretend to care about them. I'm gonna bring you some donuts, so you'll accept all of my lowball offers. Dude, fucking Phoenix Resale. Dude, I'm gonna have a YouTube career forever as long as this guy keeps making videos. Shit.
Yeah, bring some lunch coupons, whatever. Like,
What?
$120
Lunch
game,
coupons?
And it's
What do you
paying-
mean? You talking about gift cards? Which one's uglier? Phoenix Resale or Chris? If you had to guess. Let's do a poll for that. I know this is mean. Well, I don't give a shit. It's all in good fun. All right, cast your votes.
off. That's going to pay for itself today, probably.
Easily.
Insane. The other important thing to note is we're about to clear a bunch of stuff out of this little case here, folks. But look at all the stuff that we're about to leave behind. Like, all of these games are games that we...
You guys are leaving all these behind. Oh, so nice of you, man. Oh, Madden 08, Madden 13, Madden 15. I can't believe you're leaving the Madden 25s behind. I thought people wanted those. I thought Madden 25 was, like, super popular now. I thought it was just like NBA 2K14. Look at all these games we're leaving behind. All the NCAAs, all the NBAs, and all the Maddens. We're making sure that the gamers have plenty of games to play, guys. Oh, man.
We have looked at and scanned and are passing on. Folks, this is a volume game. It's not just like walk into a store and instantly come out.
What's up, Eva the Diva?
Put in the work and the reps and the effort to know what the heck you're looking at for.
Dynasty Warriors 5, that's a good game. Fuck Assassin's Creed, though, man. I actually, like, man, I had the PS3 when it first came out, like, when everybody was all in the Xbox hype. And Assassin's Creed was one of the first games I got, and, man, I liked it for, like, 2 hours. I was like, man, it's just the same thing over and over.
All of this stuff.
So generous of them to leave all those Maddens for us gamers. We're eating good tonight. Okay, so it's only the PS4 and Xbox One versions. Got it. What's up, a duck on quack? What up, J-Dog? I see you. Ophidian Mind. What's up?
Come out with a big haul like we're about to.
Let's see all these games they left behind here. NBA, Call of Duty Ghosts for the PS3. You don't see Phoenix Resale pick up a lot of PS3 games. I don't think he has a lot of knowledge there. I don't know.
Chris is on his way to check out over there, and this case is a good bit emptier than when we found it. Uh-oh, just caught...
Why are you bragging about that? Like, hey, we took all the good shit out of this case. But don't worry, we left Rogue Squadron. We left Fallout 4 for the PS4.
Chris slipping a little bit. Fallout 4 is another...
Oh, they're not going to leave that. Never mind.
one.
My
Goes
beat.
for 12 bucks on QuickFlip.
What was that, 13? 13 plugs? That's quick flips right there. Hold up, let me move my shit. 13 quick flip plugs. They have no knowledge, Steve. They rely on quick flips. I think we had up to 320 viewers in here earlier. That's probably close to the record. I know I had a premiere that had like 500 people in it, or close to 500. This is probably the most I've had in a live stream, though, for sure. So that's dope. Appreciate you guys hanging.
So they've got it for 10. Well, folks, this was the haul. coming out.
All right, we got 85 votes. 55% say both are ugly. Both are uglier. That was a mean poll, man. I apologize. You know, you shouldn't. Well, let me call them ugly. You know, I don't need to have you guys help me. I'm sorry.
Half.
All right, so we got Wii Sports Resort, of course. Of course we got Wii Sports Resort. Dude, why the fuck didn't they put boxing and sword fighting on Switch Sports? If they would have done that, there would be no reason for people to buy Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. And the price would have went down. Of course, we got Thug 2 in there. 2K4, another 2K14. Woolly World, the Minecraft, both of those were new, I think, right? And the Mario Kart. And I'm assuming that's the Bakugan. Yeah, dude, you're never going to get to play Wii Sports ever again. People want to complain about the Switch 2 price and the game prices. Where were y'all when we needed boxing and sword fighting on the Switch Sports game? Why didn't y'all help complain about that? But I tell you what, maybe the Switch 2, it'll get the GameCube to start, and it'll get the Wii later. And then we're going to be fucking getting Wii Sports on that motherfucker. And then it's going to be a wrap on the price of Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. I can't wait for it. I cannot wait for it. That's gonna be the best day of ever. It's a first-party Nintendo game. You know that shit's gonna end up on Switch 2. What's up, Russell?
Price books.
Thoughts on Pokemon investors? They fucking suck ass. Pokemon investors are basically people that buy Pokemon and they sit on it sealed so they can sell it for a profit later. I don't like those people either, man. Like, if you want to collect Pokemon and keep it new and keep it in your collection on the shelf, that's cool. But these dudes are buying like pallets and like cases of booster boxes, hogging like 12, taking fucking inventory from people that want to actually open the card packs and shit. That's how I know Kyra's channel, Strawberry Pokemon, which recently did a Phoenix Resale video. And I watch Opossum Bud and a couple of the other Pokemon YouTubers. Pokemon is fucking cooked too. That's another one that I've damn near given up on, like card wise. Like, I'm not buying any of Destin Rivals, unfortunately, because it sucks. What do I think about $100 price hikes on the Xboxes? Okay, I've said this a couple times now, but you know, a lot of people probably didn't see me say it. But the reason that the Series X is $600 now, okay, the OLED Switch was $350, okay, and the Series X was $500. That's a $150 difference. Well, now the Switch 2 is coming out and it's $450, so now it's only a $50 difference between a Switch 2 and a Series X. Microsoft's like, no, we're not going to let Nintendo devalue our system and say that the Switch 2 is only $50 less than a Series X, so they had to bump it back up $150 more. So the OLED Switch and the Series X were a $150 difference, and now the Series X and the Switch 2 are a $150 difference. It's about devaluing shit, I guess. That's my guess. Why is Lugia my favorite Pokemon? I really love the movie. Flying is awesome. You know, anytime I played Magic the Gathering, I always had flying monsters. Same goes for Pokemon, using fly and shit. And I just really like the movie. So Lugia is one of my favorites, but I got some new favorites too. I like Sprigatito. I like Mimikyu. I like Applin. I like all kinds of Pokemon. But yeah, Lugia has always been the homie, man. Yeah, Series X is made in China. Yeah, so I guess they're anticipating the tariff markup or whatever. Which I can't believe that shit still happened. Do I fuck with manga? I haven't read any manga since I was a child, like a teenager. But yeah, I like manga. I like anime a lot too. Do I use beard oil? Nope, I don't.
You saved $56 on this
Yeah,
stuff.
25% off coupon.
Before we calculate everything, though, we're gonna pop on over right to GameStop.
Aeroblast
literally
is
next
good.
door, and see if they might have any deals for us too. So, folks, later on, we're gonna go back to Chris's office, and he's gonna take us through kind of his selling setup and how.
Oh yeah, you know he's gonna have that nice car on his wallpaper. He's dreaming of a nice car when he's driving that Toyota 4-cylinder. That's actually kind of depressing. Anyways, I think we're done with this Phoenix Resale video. We've watched this fucker for like an hour almost. And we only watched 16 minutes of it. But we definitely went more than 11 quick flips advertisements.
You know, there was once.
Now we're going to look at some Pixel Game Squad. Look at them legs right there. Who lifts more? Get the Greg Games or fucking, what's this guy's name? Aaron and Greg. Meet me at the gym, buddy. Go ahead and grab me a muscle milk. Sailor Moon Rosario Vampire. Yeah, when I was reading manga, it was like GTO. A little bit of Dragon Ball Z. What's up, Hash? Call of Legends Lugia, most beautiful card ever printed. There's a lot of really beautiful Pokemon cards. That was the reason that I got back into buying Pokemon cards. Knicks with the comeback. Who do they play? Is it the 76ers? Is that why someone brought up the 76ers earlier? They're upset they couldn't walk off with that Panasonic for $250. You're probably right. Would outlet all them nerds. Outlift all these nerds. Gotcha. Yeah, I was about to say, dude, my legs, dude, I can leg press fucking 500 pounds all day. Like, I'll just be in the gym like, this is easy. Oh, Boston Celtics. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I like the Knicks. I wish Derrick Rose still played, though.
It's a really magical time for
All right, so the reason that I brought up this video is because there's a part in this video later on. We might have to skip ahead. Yeah. He finds this.
What is going?
So, I don't know. Does everybody know what's up with the guy game? So this is Editor Riff. This is Pixel Game Squad. He's in I think he's in a Goodwill or some thrift store. And he pointed out, so he knows about this game, right?
Not at all.
Wait.
Said game is ew, but expensive. So it's morally wrong to sell this game, but it's worth money. So we got to do it. So that game was banned because one of the ladies in that game lied about her being 18. They were a little younger than 18. And once that was brought to light, that game was basically forbidden because it has underage people in it without clothes on. And just saying that right there probably got this stream demonetized. Maybe not, but I did cuss a lot, so probably already fucked. Exactly, Easy Gamers, exactly. It was banned because of a teenager doing some in the game. We're not talking about video game titties. We're talking about real women titties. Okay? Game is ew, but expensive. So he knew that it was a no-no. Instead of doing the right thing and telling the people that own the store, hey, this is what's going on with this game, you guys should destroy it, he said, nah, no, I need to buy this for a few dollars and I need to flip it online for a profit because I need money. I need money more than preventing someone nasty from getting a hold of this. Yeah, exactly. We're talking about the guy game cardboard. Good Christian boy, that riff. Yep, exactly. Can't be serious about telling the store to destroy it? Abso-fucking-lutely, dude. 17 is illegal, bruh. So what are you trying to tell us right now? Smoking too much? You like looking at naked underage people? You cool with that? That's what it sounded like.
What is going on right now? What is happening?
So he's celebrating. I don't think he mentions it again until later. Look at this dork right here. This is the guy that's cool with selling banned games with CP on it. One thing's for sure. 3 Cerveza was not enough. Why does it look like you pissed in pants? He should be demonetized for making a video about flipping a game with... Exactly, Jeff. Thought it was Roller Rose for a second? Nah, Roller Rose doesn't have anything bad in it. But yeah, this is the guy that edits for Retro Rick. This is the guy that edits for Phoenix Resale. They're all buddies with him. They support this guy. Riff also has children. That's not piss. I want that on a t-shirt. Just a t-shirt that says, that's not piss. Greed takes priority over his morals. Exactly, and that's always been the big deal with the Heckin Steve channel, man. It's always been about the morals of doing the right and wrong thing, treating people right, treating people fairly. I understand resellers have to make profit, you know what I mean? But there's a limit to how much you should get per time, how you should treat people. And yeah, should have saw that game and immediately broke the disc. He should have bought it. If the store refused to do something about it, he should have bought it and snapped it on camera. That would have been the right thing to do. I wonder if anybody in his comments said anything about that. If they did, it probably hit him. Guy leaves review complaining there's no profit to be made, bro. The reason why, when I was younger, going to places like Goodwill, it's something you'd be ashamed of because you couldn't afford stuff at retail. There's truth in that. Would have left that guy game, not judging, but my morals come before money. The guy game contains CP and is illegal to own. I suggest you destroy it and not sell it as a federal offense to own it. So I'm not the only one that feels that way. Let's see what the reply is. I'm surprised he picked it up. There were a couple vendors at Team G Expo last year who had to remove it from their booth. This guy says, dude, you just got so friggin' blessed that day. God was like, here you go, Riv. Here's some CP. Now, he didn't say the CP part, but you know what I'm saying. Steve does not use drugs. I'm literally using nicotine and alcohol right now. But anything harder than that, no, I don't. It's not CP. I mean, it has naked people under the age of 18. At least one. Don't mix it up with exaggerations. Yeah, it's a game from the mid-2000s. Yeah, it has like real video footage in it. It's like Girls Gone Wild kind of thing. But yeah, what a fucking dork. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, you guys roast this guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? You tell me.
At the moment you can. Are these for sale or are they just display? Cool, right on.
Wow, Pac-Man arcade cap and a Goodwill? Like an OG one, not an arcade one-up?
This guy's also like one of the most fakest people to hear in a video. Like his fake, he puts on the retail voice. Hey guys, you guys doing okay today? That's how he sounds in every video. Just a slut who lied about her age, probably a few months off. Yeah, probably, but still. Facts are facts, bro. Like Vin Diesel said, it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, a win's a win. Okay? Even Vin Diesel knows better than that, J-Biz.
And then a multi-cade.
Wow, you do not. What is happening? Oh, look at this. Sitting in the counter. Samba de Amigo sealed. Oh.
Yeah, anyways, I didn't want to watch all this dude's video anyway. I just wanted to point that out because somebody had brought it to my attention. Can't believe he was cool with that, but what a fucking douchebag. Them legs. Look, dude, you gotta lift those legs. If you're gonna have them out there like that, man, you better put some work in. Dude looks like if someone said, hey, for Cinco de Mayo, draw a Mexican. There you go. That's what they would do. They would do an exaggerated drawing like that. mostly it's the facial hair, but yeah. Dude talks wider than me, so I don't mind making fun of him.
Your lot is worth about... One thing I love about Squarespace is their analytics. Make smarter business decisions with Squarespace.
Oh, wow. We're doing a plug at 15 minutes? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, fuck Pixel Game Squad. This shit's a waste. Don't ever watch that shit. Don't watch Pixel Plus. I put it on here because there's a funny Phoenix Resale story, but I don't even know if I'm going to get to that. I actually put a... I put a DK Oldies video in the mix tonight, guys, because 1.77 million subscribers... Oh, 2,700 views in 2 weeks. 27,000 in 5 months. They fucking fell off. It's like as soon as all the drama went away with them, like nobody fucking cares about their YouTube anymore. I get more views than a channel with almost 2 million subs. Their podcast sucks too. Yes, it does. They clickbait all the time with the Pixel Plus. It's the king of fucking cucks. What's up, Daniel? Table for one at Chuck E. Cheese's. I don't care if I get an inch or a mile. If I'm in, I'm in. Yo, even an inch at 70 miles per hour can do some damage. So keep that in mind. Let's roast easy gamers. You want to roast easy gamers? Let's do it. He's always wanted to be roasted, so let's do it, man. Pre-ordering the Switch 2 at GameStop.
Super rare.
I watched 13 minutes of this the other day. Let's just ride it out. Let's see what he's doing here. This fucking bald ass. He looks like the dude I was in the Phoenix Resale video. I'll be still here to see this because I'm about to tear him up.
Games into my collection.
Yeah, that's a dirty ass PS4. Bruh, zoom out.
And here I am, playing some Days Gone remastered.
Dude, I swear, I thought that was Fortnite at first. I'm not gonna even lie. Easy is crying. Easy, get the tissues, man. Great value, Lex Luthor looking ass motherfucker. Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
Upgrade. Probably the cheapest way.
Dude, hell yeah, PS4 Pro.
PlayStation 5 version of Days Gone is to buy the...
No, this is not the guy that does that, Benjamin. This is Easy Gamers. You're thinking of Philly Flipper. Looks like he buys and plays the guy game from start to finish. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's a completionist. Gotta do it for the trophies, man. The trophies on the PS2.
PlayStation 4 version, cheap, used, and then just upgrade it.
I actually need to play Days Gone.
Even if you have the PlayStation
Yeah, exactly,
Plus
Pokemage.
free Days Gone, they won't let you upgrade for $10. Pretty scandalous on some.
Easy, you 100% in the guy game, bro? You pulling a Philly Flipper and playing... You doing what Philly Flipper does while also playing the guy game? Is that what you're doing? You old ass son of a bitch. Friends with RJC Media, you son of a bitch. I'm just kidding. You gotta like do something other than show us Days Gone though. This better be royalty free music too, Easy. Or I'm gonna be pissed. Penis Flipper. Philly Flipper looks like Nosferatu, and that one motherfucker from the Goonies had a baby. You talking about Sloth? Paid retail for the guy game when it came out. Damn, Daniel. Well, that was before you knew. You didn't know no better. I have to leave and lose some weight by over drinking. Billy, what are you doing, man? You got the guy game for $1. What the fuck are you doing? Don't buy that game. I don't know why he's so close up.
All right, got the hooked up today. Got this whole box here. It has a VR in it, has a Vita, a lot of games, and we settled on 180. We're gonna go through it when I get home, so I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Bro, you were so close, the camera's not even focusing, man. I feel like I'm in the PS1 case. And it's backwards. Does that say Powerboat Racing? Man, they used to make a bunch of weird shit.
Pretty good score. This is what I was going to take to the farmer's market, but I decided not to go to that guy. But yeah, got some good stuff here. Nothing crazy. There is one thing that's crazy, which I like, and I'm going to keep. So stoked on that.
Got one scratch on this bad boy.
Well, there's some fingerprints, though. Not a scratch, but there's a lot of fingerprints. You know, hey, I don't know if you know this or not, but, like, when I film stuff, I, like, watch it back before I post it. And, like, if it's not good, like, if there's fingerprints on the screen, for example, I'll wipe that shit down. You should do that next time.
There's a little wear on that joystick right there, but super clean.
Super clean. What are you talking about? Hold up. Wait a goddamn minute, son.
Joystick right
Hold
there,
up.
but
Look at that scratch right there. A kitty tap danced on that. Look at that scratch right there. Right here. Super clean. Bruh. We need to chip in and get your boy some glasses. That's a big ass fucking scratch, man. That ain't super clean. Is it? It's minty. White Vita. Why not a black one or a red one? Ah. Made 580. Oh, so it's okay then. That's a scratch right there.
super clean.
X was cleaner than that PS Vita. Super clean. It's not. You didn't even wipe the screen down. What the fuck's wrong with you, man? Now we're moving into Friday. I'll never give you my Bioshock statue now. Yeah. Give him some retaliation. It has morning dew on it. It's got some morning skeet on it. That's the screen protector.
Glad I came in Shack 65 for all this. Stoked.
65 for all that? What the fuck, man? I just had you on the channel, bro. What the fuck? I gotta turn this off, man. Next week, this is gonna be fucking 4 or 5 downfall of Heckin Steve videos popping up on YouTube, man. Slotham's gonna make a video on me. What the fuck you doing to me, man? Ski protector.
Just came in from Jason. I'm going to show you what it's like to run around the shop. We'll pick out the
Why does this look like it was filmed on a butthole? 720p? Damn, the DK Otis budget's that bad? Filmed it in 720p. Is that a garden hose?
Plus, throw a free gift into Jason's order too. First place.
Need to fucking get a goddamn new camera. Don't y'all sell NESs for like 8,000 bucks? DK Moldies, 720p. We're a retro store, including our filming.
Headed Cole is Game Boy Advance games, all the way down to the end. I will follow you. His order comment here I'll read on our way. Hey Joey, Jason is back again. Been a long time since I shopped, but I watch your.
How can you read it when the video is so blurry? Ships an order live. Yeah, this is pre-recorded, so. Oh, maybe that's why it's in 720, because it was from a live stream. It's not even a video. It's a clip that they made into a video. What did he buy, though?
10 to this day, I'm still enjoying Mission Dreamcast is still going on.
iPod Shuffle.
Console and Ready to Rumble boxing for it, but I'm going to keep holding on to that part until I'm ready to purchase. Keep up the great work, my guy. Okay, Jason, right down here, we're coming up on Game Boy games, and this one's going to be here in the Game Boy Advance section. I am looking for a title starting with C.
Why the fuck? Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm in this area here. Let's see. Whoa. Got the first one right here. Crash Bandicoot 2 and Tranced. Next spot we're headed, N64 games, right here behind us. And this one's going to be in the R section. Come on down here.
What video? How vague, Hash? You should check out the dude that was selling packs of Prismatic and chat was getting on him because the cards were from different sets. So that's the most vaguest thing you could have said. Drop some names. Let me know where I can find it, bro. Dude, look at all those Donkey Kong 64s right there.
Here we go.
Look at all those Ocarinas of Time. I'm assuming that's Ocarina of Time. I think that's the only gold cartridge.
Is Rugrats scavenger hunt. Interesting. Based off the TV show, I still remember Rugrats today. Now, Cole, finally, we're headed back to PS2 games. Rugrats was a whole show about little kids. Like in a daycare? Were they at a daycare?
I remember. It was,
This dude doesn't even know about Rugrats. I mean, dude, I used to rip on him all the time for not knowing shit about games. He don't even know about Rugrats. Man, this just bums me the fuck out. Why are these people involved in all this nostalgic shit when they don't know nothing about it? Y'all really ain't got nothing going on in your lives that you can't even be bothered to learn about the shit that you're talking about? Trying to make banter for your YouTube video and all you did was come off ignorant as fuck? No wonder nobody's watching these videos, man. You don't know what you're talking about.
Wait,
I think they did all different episodes, but I think the main like set was a day.
Damn, 700?
And then some episodes I remember like.
Yeah, Rugrats was one of the very first shows I really like got invested in, man. I was like 3 or 4 years old when I saw that shit for the first time. I can't believe that, dude. I mean, of course, Joey was probably like 36 years old when that shit came out. He was already smoking a carton a day. Rocco's Modern Life, that's good stuff. Rocket Power, Cat Dog, Angry Beavers, Hey Arnold, all the classics. Kablam. Used to watch Keenan and Kel late night and all that. That was peak Nickelodeon, bro. Doug, I forgot about Doug. Doug's best friend was named Skeeter. Before Skeet was used as a derogatory.
There was one where they went to the doctors.
Roast Philly. Man, dude, I looked at Philly Flipper's channel the other day. And I swear, this dude's got... He put out like 4 videos. Hey, there's Kyra right there. On the home screen. I have to watch that later. Look at this. So this is the video that I put out like the other day, right? Like I think 5 days ago. In 5 days, he put out 3 new videos, and he did a live stream from Whatnot on YouTube. They were giving stuff away at this garage sale. We couldn't miss out. Couldn't miss at this garage sale. Nashville garage sales were too good to us. How enticing. How enticing. Just want to point out, man, I get more views than Philly Flipper now. Didn't he hate on me in the beginning? Said I didn't have any subs. Nobody cared about my channel. No one's ever going to pay attention to me. Blah, blah, blah. Live in my mom's basement. And now I get more views than him. With 12,000 subs. Versus his 43,000. So what does that tell you? Tells me that his shit makes people go to sleep. Can't do that on television old. Hell yeah, dude. Skeeter Law, Hong Kong. Yeah, Skeeter. Skeeter was the man. He was blue. You know, I was watching those PBS kids, Little Bill and Arthur. I did watch a little bit of Arthur. And the Magic School Bus. And Recess. Recess was legit, man. And Pepper Ann. You don't know nothing about no Pepper Ann. This is the people. Yeah, it is. Exactly, Gospade. It's like you're a real person or something. Appreciate you, Authentic Finds. Professor Hits. That was the name of the channel. Okay. Anyways, let's pop in on God, they're all I almost said expensive. They're all long. They are expensive. They're expendable with our time here.
What is happening, guys?
Oh my god. Yo, which one is Philly Flipper and which one's the fucking dog? Know what I'm saying? They almost have the same eye color. You hated Pepper Ann, blah, 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 blah. Tells you that you were real, Steve. He's fake. That's why you were surpassing. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. I appreciate it, dude. I like being real. You know, if you build your whole life around some fake-ass shit, then you just gotta live a fake-ass life the whole time, man. Didn't mess with Johnny Quest too much. Young Pennywise. Yo, I could see that. The dog didn't do anything. I know. This is more about Paul here. Oh, Paulie. What is that headpiece? That's the Donald Trump 3.0 right there.
Welcome back to the channel. We are back yet again.
Dog's like, please let me go away.
For the 5th time this week with the Nashville videos. I think you guys are tired of seeing me, so I got a secret weapon. I brought the puppy.
We are tired of seeing you, man. We are tired of seeing you. For sure. Looks like a fruitcake. Yeah, I'm fat as hell and I wouldn't even eat that fruitcake.
You guys might be tired of seeing me, but you can't be tired of seeing her. I'm gonna say hi to this guy. Welcome back, guys. We're doing part 5 of the Nashville series. If you guys haven't seen part 1, 2, or 3, or 4,
then you're having a great fucking day if you haven't seen it. Please don't keep Elizabeth from me. 6th grade haircut, frosted tips, she stinks, sister. Whoa. Whoa. Benjamin. Come on now. I just said he looked like the dog. That does not open the gates for you to make those types of things. You can't say those types of things, man. That's nasty. He didn't even put background music in his video, which thank God, because like I've done a few of his videos before and they got demonetized because of the music he uses.
On my channel. Part 1 was on Monday, 2 Tuesday, 3 Wednesday, 4 Thursday, and today's part 5. We went to Nashville last week for a reseller meetup. We went yard selling.
You never seen this dude?
Friday and Saturday, and all these are clips.
Whatever, man. This dude's getting out of breath sitting there talking. You know what that tells me? It tells me he's got high blood pressure, which means he probably doesn't cook, which we know he's lazy and doesn't even ship his stuff properly when he sells it. So he probably eats fast food all the time. That's why his blood pressure's high. That's why he's out of breath sitting there talking. That's a good look. First thing you look at the yard sale is a pink handbag. As a man. Can we get him to say I like turtles? I don't think so. Uber eater. Yeah. Dude's eating too much salt, man. Trust me, I know. The reason I know that is because I've been there. That's exactly how I know. Dude, that is the 2nd or 3rd time that I've seen someone talk about the dog getting swifty with Philly Flipper. Don't say stuff like that, man. I just said that I couldn't tell the dog and him apart. They look similar, which is bad for him and not necessarily bad for the dog. Well, it was kind of bad for the dog. But like, yeah, don't be saying that he did that to his dog, man. That's too far. I should have left the dog out of it. I didn't know I was going to encourage you guys to say that stuff. I apologize.
Oh, okay. Thank you. If you need help taking it, it's kind of heavy.
What's that?
The rack. She wants the rack.
Okay. He came in super excited in the intro here, right? With the dog. Using the dog so people don't click away. And then no monologue during the hunt. Looking at some of the most uninviting, unappealing shit I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like, I got drowsy just for like the last 30 seconds of this. Frozen banquet meals might be a little more. Yeah, it might be on par. It does. Dude, this content does blow, man. Look at what the fuck. Let's just skim through. Oh, he's got Nikki with, well, yeah, okay, they're in Nashville together, so yeah, that makes sense. She would be there. All right, what are we looking at now? Oh, we got some pop figures. Something that's semi-interesting, I guess. I bet you he doesn't even know who most of those people are. I recognize most of them.
I think they're all like Queen or...
oh shit, he does actually. Okay, wait, hold up. He actually knew that they were Queen. He knew some of them were Queen. I spoke out of turn, my bad.
Ash over here.
He knew it was Slash. Okay, fuck me, fuck me. Okay, my bad. I just assumed that he didn't know who those people were. So I have to take that back. What is worth less than pop figures? Open use pop figures. Well, I noticed that when he picked up, I think it was Dolly Parton. I can't remember, it was a minute ago, but he fucking chucked it in the box. So that one's definitely worth less. He actually want that pink handbag for his dog. Let the dog. He's got, this is like Sparky from South Park. Little gay dog. As a doggy bag. Gotcha. No, he left it. It's over there on the table still. Probably be like, I'll give you 2 a piece. I don't even know how much they want for them.
Wooden stamps,
Bro, how many times you gonna count them? Fucking count them and keep up with it. Use your brain.
He do 2 each.
2 each?
Yeah.
Alright, so there's 16 there.
Yeah, I was joking, man. So 16, so it should be 32 bucks.
32? Okay. And 33 of this one?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that, Freddy. Dude can't fucking count.
No change?
Yes, I do.
Why? You fucking flexing ass bastard. You gotta pull that out. Like, dude, she had them listed for $5 a piece. You go be like, we'll do 2 a piece, and they're 16, so 32. You got change?
You said 33, right?
Appreciate it, Jay. Come on, Matt. I know what you mean, Sonic. Fuck me, my bad needs to be on a shirt. That's what my merch is going to be. My merch is just going to be words on a shirt. Busting out a fat wad of cash for 30 bucks. That's what I'm saying, dude. He's one of those guys.
Yeah, if I get to the bag, I'll take a bag, yeah.
Oh, so he is getting the bag. Or no, he's just getting... Oh, bag. My bad.
Okay.
Exactly, Strider.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sometimes I go to, like, Siege. I went to Siege last year. I don't know if I'm going to go this year.
Thank you.
So I don't buy retro games anymore, so I don't know if I'm going to go. It's like 2 hours there, 2 hours back. I don't know. You can still make money selling open pop figures. Froggy Flips. Is that his name? Froggy Flips? Yeah, he did that shit. He made like over $1,000. Most of them were hard though. Musicians and stuff, maybe not so much. They'll resell your shirt for 100 times the amount. You're right. I can't have anything physical these days. It's just gonna get flipped by dickheads. $3.50 a piece. Yeah, because he looks like the Loch Ness Monster for sure. He did. Yo, he stole the plastic bin. I just realized that. Well, I didn't realize that you realized it, and I read it. My bad. Froggy Flips does suck, dude. Nice. That's one of them nice neighborhoods right there. They got them in Nashville? Shit. Every house looks the same. They even all have the same pillars. Just slightly different color. Yeah, she asked him if he wanted a bag, and he was just like, "Nah, I'll just take your goddamn property." Fucking bitch. This is my goddamn pop figure basket now.
I know.
What's up, Strider 4? We got 2 Striders.
Man. The evolutions that you're in here. So that's the Shine Charlotte. That's evolutions reverse.
What the fuck did he just say? I know his ass is trolling now. I know you trolling. I know you trolling. That was Machamp from base, 1st edition. This is Charizard. Hold up. I gotta watch that again. Ain't no goddamn way.
The evolutions that you're in here.
Oh, he's talking about this Charizard. My bad. I thought he was talking about the Machamp. Look how happy she is to get some Pokemon cards.
So that's a shiny Charizard.
Shiny Charizard. That's twice now. I thought he was going to be wrong about shit, and he's right twice. Fuck! What is happening to our hood? I thought he was talking about the Machamp he picked up. My bad. Bro, I'm off my game tonight. I didn't sleep well last night. Man, it's definitely not the beer. I don't even feel buzzed. So I can't blame that, but that, yeah, that's totally a shiny Charizard. Looks kind of, I mean, it's definitely an older set. But yeah, I thought he was talking about this Machamp over here.
That's evolutions reverse.
What is this? Is this a...
I don't know, I just now found it in this stack.
Yeah. It's not a real card. $2 each. There's $32 here. They're all loose.
Thanks,
but
Jimbo.
they're cool. That's why I grabbed them. The queen or
Yeah, I
slap.
thought it was fake, but like I've already been wrong twice. I didn't want to be wrong 3 times, so I didn't say anything. But yeah, it was supposed to be a shiny Charizard, like because the Charizard was black, and that's what the shiny looks like. Totally just took that Machamp from that girl. Yeah, that's his friend Nikki. Video Game Lives 20 watching, Reseller Roast 220 watching. Steve, you know what the people want. Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's like an attraction thing. If I did this every day, it wouldn't be funny. You know, you gotta save it up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see King Kong every day. If he comes out once a month, though.
Sure.
Good balance.
All 80s rock bands, so we'll just...
Dude just showed his license plate. Let's go back. Dude doesn't edit worth a fuck.
Or Slash, or...
Driving a Lincoln
all 80s
Navigator.
rock bands, so we'll just...
I saw it. I saw your license plate, man. I don't know what to do with the license plate, but somebody might. Why do all these resellers sound like a dude who climbed out of their mom's basement? Because they're all tired. Because they woke up at 5 in the morning to go fucking take handbags and baskets of loose pops for $2 a piece. Strolling to his car with a stolen bin that he's gonna flip for like $5. Yeah, you think he'll sell the bin? Why is he always showing his junk? I don't know. Trace his car for stealing that old lady's bin. He did. He stole that. For sure. He did not pick his dick around Nikki this time. No pocket pinball because his dick pick hand is holding the stolen bin. Yeah, can only commit one crime at a time. Why all the hate on this dude? It's a long story, man. I don't want to explain it. Just trust me, man. It's worth. I mean, it's valid.
Good morning. Oh, you guys got cookies too. Uh-oh.
Oh, you know, it can't be a Philly Flipper video without some classic Philly Flipper banter. I bet you in the next 5 seconds he's gonna go. Watch, he's gonna do it.
Uh-oh, triple chocolate. Made him yourself. Oh my goodness.
Dude, I'm just fucking wrong as hell today, man. I just cannot nail it. I cannot nail the Philly Flipper, dude. Does that say suck on it? Does this poop? Does that say poop? Cat poop? I'm so wrong, dude. I'm off the game tonight, man.
Do not move this cap up underneath.
Some Optimus.
Someone to be like, "You're selling this?"
This cap up underneath. Don't move it.
I picked it up, but then it's like smeared. I don't know. I think I ran over it. You know.
Say, get the fierce off. Get the fierce off. Get those bunny slippers.
Dude didn't even look around.
$5.
Oh, okay, he's coming back.
Yeah.
No, I do not like his love. I do not like his Crocs.
You guys make this yourself too? The 3D print ones? That's cool.
The lady told him to take the bin?
Cool.
Oh, my bad.
Alright. Alright.
That's not how you spell triple. They better did that on purpose. Oh yeah, there's her Venmo and stuff right there. You know, Amanda Sloan. Good thing you put that in the video, Philly Flipper, for everybody to see. Hell yeah, and they got kids too. Very nice, very nice. So you're in Nashville, and her name is Amanda Sloan. So, hell yeah, hell yeah. Put her on camera so people can match her up on Facebook and find her ass. So cool of you, Philly Flipper. You're the greatest, man. Greatest of all time, dude.
These will go down to $1. Okay, I will take a cookie and a lemonade.
Can you give me one? There's 2 in one pack.
Taking a cookie and a lemonade. You want a lemonade too?
Yeah, I want a cookie and lemonade.
All right.
Okay, a small is $1 and a large is $2.
All right, give us 2 smalls and then give her another cookie. That should be $4, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You want what? How much are the chips? $1 too? All right, so here's 5.
Another cookie?
We'll get her chips.
Yeah, exactly. I paused on it and shouted out because the damage is done, dude. I didn't know that was going to be in there, but I'm definitely going to bring it up because that's a shitty thing for him to do. It's his job as the person that posts this on the internet to fucking block it all out. Blur it all out. It's his fucking job. It's not my job. How can I not? How can I undo that? He showed his license plate. He showed their fucking name. He showed, like, told us the city that he's in. He showed us what what the neighborhood looks like. How is that my fucking fault? Because I pointed it out. It's not my fault. It's his fault. He's the fucking dude you should be pissed about. Be like being mad at me because I, like, commentated that someone did a crime. His fat $1 stack on those children.
Yeah. Thank you.
If I think it's wrong, why this whole channel is built about calling out things that are wrong. You must be new.
No, don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Can you try again?
That looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This homemade?
Yes.
I see the little lemon pieces. Look at the height difference.
There's quite the height difference.
Look, now he's showing their house. Is it my fault? It's not my fault. That's moral in your world. Look, if you like Philly Flipper, go watch Philly Flipper, dude. You on Heckin Steve's channel, man. It feels like a baller buying these snacks for an old lady and this fat chick. I don't think she's fat, by the way. That's funny. If you think she's fat, you know I'm fat.
Share a record us trying this real quick. Look at her, she's a professional camera person.
Damn, Jason.
We gotta do the street.
Y'all really think that girl's fat? I think she looks normal. She got a little bit on her, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's good. I don't like him or haters, but if you think it's wrong, saw a fan that looked like you, Steve, on Raw. Really? It's probably Queso. Someone should make a reseller yard sale video game. I would play that. I mean, you know, we played the Storage Hunter Simulator. This guy has a girlfriend and I don't. Makes me want to end it all. That's not his girlfriend. That's another reseller that he hangs out with. He probably wants it to be his girlfriend. Man, he's wearing a My Chemical Romance shirt too. I love My Chemical Romance. What the fuck, man? I don't like him. I don't want to like him. I don't like him.
219 Summer Street.
She will be.
What city are we in?
Chad is capping, dude.
Tennessee.
I was about to say, what the fuck? Y'all want to date a damn noodle? Y'all want to date a fucking toothpick? I don't know about you guys, man, but like the more cushion for the pushing thing, that's a real thing. Okay? Like I'm doing ladies a public service. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think that girl's fat. I can't believe that. Dude, I would love to be her size. I'd be a goddamn superhero if I was her size.
We came all the way from Florida for this. So you guys know one sip.
good stuff. That's the good stuff.
Where'd the cookie go?
9 out of 10. 9 out of 10.
They want to date an anime girl? They'll never be able to date an anime girl.
Give me, I gotta be honest. We gotta try the cookies though too.
Daniel speaking truth. I was about to say all the women that have bodies like anime girls have OnlyFans, and you know, honestly, I mean, I don't think anybody wants to date someone that's on OnlyFans. I mean, there's probably some people that don't mind it, but I mean, I would. You know what I'm saying? Because like, how you gonna be exclusive to me and then share your body with everybody else? You know what I'm saying? She's got chicken run arms. I mean, she's normal, dude. She's probably like 155 pounds, 160 pounds maybe. She literally has a fupa. What do you want me to do about it, man? I'm not fucking. I have nothing to do with her. I just think she looks normal.
Wow, they're so warm.
You guys must be from like New Zealand or something, where women are constantly like fishing and chopping down trees like a lumberjack, that have like Olympic sized bodies and shit. Fucking, they wrestle you. You know what I'm saying? That's what a normal American girl looks like. This generation of women, dude, I did not look. I'm skipping ahead. Y'all gotta stop making fun of that girl. Dang, more girls. There's so many girls in this video. Dang.
She said it again. There she is. All right, we'll see you there. Or we'll see you here.
Send the address?
I did.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Maybe, Jay. Maybe.
Here's an odd request. Do you have any of this D's?
Need help?
Y'all was about to say, y'all gave Philly a break, man. Y'all just sitting there bashing her. Shit. Yeah, see, Sonic came out. He said, dude, look. She's pretty, man. Sonic Rider knows what it is. She's too fine to be following his creepy ass around all the time. Yeah, we finally get some truth in here. Yeah, Justine, normal thin weight. Quick Steve, blur it to keep that chat limp. I don't even know if you can blur live streams. Like, you might be able to. I missed a pee-pee touch. Thank God.
That's all I've got.
I will say this, though. The other video that he put out, she was wearing the same outfit. So I don't know if this is the same day or if she only took one outfit. I forgot to count the touches. Well, because look, man, YouTube was really mad. They gave me a warning for uploading my Philly Flipper video, man. So like, I'm trying not to bring that up too much because they apparently they don't like that. You can't even narrate about it. I can call people cocksuckers all day, but if I talk about someone where they put their hand, no good.
Espresso at home, but I need more pods.
Yeah. It came with like the little pack thing.
He finally did the laugh though. Yeah, it's boring. I don't know, watch this shit, dude.
I have 4.
Alright, we gotta chase after the right price in this bitch. Oh look, it's another. I'm going to a convention to spend $4,000. I'm gonna try to buy the rarest Pokemon items. Dude, how many times are you gonna make the same video idea over and over, man?
$4,000 to spend on the coolest Pokemon items I can find at one of the biggest gaming conventions in the world. Vendors from all over the country bring their best to try and sell to collectors like me. But nothing could have prepared me for the insanely rare items we found. All right, I gotta see this.
What's up, JF? I mean, you know, it's not surprising. Resellers buy from resellers all the time because they're running out of customers to sell to. Because more people are wising up and they don't want to deal with these resellers, man.
That is an insane piece. This is basically new open box. I didn't even know this existed.
I might have something you want. What do you want to pay for? Because I know you want it.
I spent 3 weeks building my Pokebank for this convention, and I'm going unhinged. As long as I could get the items for a good price, I mean. Switzerland exclusive Pokemon Snap Pack. They made 500 of these. I didn't even know this thing existed. I've never seen one. That is an insane piece. Pokemon Snap is a game that I absolutely loved back in the day. I remember it being at the Blockbuster kiosks. It's such a fun 1-2 hour playthrough to kind of play and beat the game. Downside,
Dude, it takes more than 2 hours to beat Pokemon Snap. I don't know what kind of sweat this dude is at taking Pokepics, but it takes longer than 2 hours to play the game.
The sleeve for it is in pretty awful condition. When I'm looking at something as rare as this, if I'm considering buying it, almost always I want it to be in really clean condition, because having a super rare item in bad shape is just kind of unfortunate. I have no idea what his asking price is, but it says open to offers, which makes me think it's probably in the thousands, and I don't know if I'm ready to do that right now. I think I'm going to hold off for now. There's going to be a lot of opportunities here. Diamond, I don't even know what this is. Some stylus for Diamond and Pearl. That's crazy. There's a sealed Rayquaza Game Boy SP.
Trying hard at Snap.
That is insane. So this is the Pokemon Center Rayquaza Game Boy SP Japanese. This is basically new open box. Quite rare, especially in this.
New open box. It's minty. What's with all these terminologies, man? Have I played Schedule 1? Yeah, I did like 7 or 8 live streams. There's a playlist. I'm definitely going to keep playing it. I'm just waiting on them to update it. But I know I've played at least 20-something hours of that game.
Condition. That's a crazy piece. I don't know his asking price yet, though, so that obviously makes a big difference.
Asking price was too high to make a deal. Okay, now we're looking at Japanese graded cards. Oh, wow, something that actually should be graded. A fucking trading card. Because it's not a thing that you take out and put into a fucking machine and play. It's something you literally look at.
Here's some pretty crazy Pokemon stuff. I'm not looking for cards as much right now, but this Sabrina's Gengar up here in a Gem Mint 10. Love that card. It's an iconic vintage. Most of it's Japanese, but still very, very cool to see. But then I got super excited because I spotted an item
GameStop new. Yeah.
Is that US?
Yeah, US.
Really? I did not know we got a sticker.
Yeah, there hasn't been like a sale on it since like 2022.
22? It probably didn't have any exclusive manuals or anything.
You could tell that there's like, he's in before it opens right here. Because there's like, no one really here. So of course, use it as privilege to get in early. Not that like a lot of people would be buying this obscure, expensive shit to begin with. You know, it's not like a traditional Chase video where he's going around and buying every Mario game and shit. But, yeah, I don't know, man. I just stop letting these dickheads in early if they're going to start shopping, man. Like, make it fair for everybody. Even though he's buying obscure stuff. He ain't bought shit yet, though.
Yeah, that is a crazy cool piece, though. Never goes back in the
No, Daniel, I'm not a fan of
so
Elder
this is
Scrolls.
the
I'm sorry,
Pokemon
buddy.
Coliseum sticker GameCube box, which I didn't even know this existed in the U.S. I didn't think we got a Coliseum variant. So it is pretty rare. You said last sold in 2022.
Last sold in 22 was like $500, like 480, something like that.
Okay.
He's always wearing that Hawaiian shirt, dude.
2022, but a couple years from then. So they're asking 800. It doesn't come with the game, does it?
Yeah, the game's included.
Okay.
I bet you he tries to pay like $580 for it. $5 to $580. He'll be like, the box is damaged. Blah, 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 blah. I deserve to have it for half.
Yep. You got a little wiggle on that?
I have some wiggle.
Tell me what you're thinking.
A 6.
600? Yeah. Could you do 5?
How about we meet in the middle?
550. I knew it.
550. Did 525.
Are you goddamn serious right now, dude? What? What kind of... This is a game, dude. Didn't the guy say 600 and then he said 500? He said, let's meet in the middle at 550, and he's like, nah, fuck that. 525. Dude.
525? All right, 525.
525. Let's go.
Coliseum was my favorite. I didn't like XD though.
Coliseum's way better.
Yeah, I didn't like XD.
Optimus Prime says $5.25. That's what he meant. $5.25. You think he's gonna sell that though, or you think he's gonna actually keep it? He'll probably keep it for his Pokemon collection wall. As if his wall doesn't already have enough impressive shit as it is. Gotta have YouTube content, man. I'm gonna go buy some more stuff to sit. This guy seems so sad. I know that guy's sad. He's trying to sell for 800 bucks. Dude was selling it for 8, sold it for 525. Major ripoff. You know, I have a theory, man, that they don't actually... I think these negotiations could be fake sometimes. Like, they could be on camera saying that shit, but he ended up paying more for it. You never know, dude. You only see what they tell you. I've always thought that Chase faked his shit, though. Like, that's not even a new suspicion. I made videos on that before.
A lot of people are like, XD, I'm like, what are you talking about?
I didn't like XD.
Yeah.
I was Coliseum.
It's fine, but Coliseum's just the much better version of that.
I probably replayed Coliseum 20 times as a kid.
Yeah?
Never beat XD.
Yeah. I was gonna do another run through of Coliseum on my Steam Deck, but I haven't done it yet. No, I don't think I have that. So that's the not for resale Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. Yeah, dude, I'm interested for sure. What do you gotta have for it?
100.
Is that about what it goes for typically?
About 120 to 150 on eBay.
That works for me.
It even comes with a quality case. So.
Yes. OEM.
So you're totally cool with the asking price on the Digimon, or not the Digimon. He's wearing a Digimon hat. The Game Boy Advance Pokemon game, but had to hit the guy over the head for the system. Like, where's the logic there? It's like, why do you change it up so quick, depending on what it is? Screams fake. His acting is so bad. Yeah, I mean, dude. Guys, I mean, I feel like I've watched videos of his from like 4 years ago. He's wearing the same fucking shirt. Tell me this dude don't ever buy shirts? I thought he made thousands of dollars all the time.
Right there. Yeah. Yeah, all right, let's lock it in. 100 bucks, Pokemon item that I did not have. Love it. One thing I absolutely love is Pokemon, clearly. But since I pretty much have every single...
Okay, Mark B, dude, sellers can say no. Listen, man. Let's say he says no. In front of this massive YouTube crowd with the camera in front of him. You know, that's a lot of intimidation, man. Because, like, you know, there's the possibility that these people can, like, talk shit about him, fucking review bomb him. You know, there's all kinds of, like, negative things, so you might as well just go along with it. But then again, if he was willing to go to 550, he took 525. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, he could have said no, I guess. But that's not the point. This is his collection, right? Chase doesn't need to lowball people that bad. He doesn't need to do that. He always makes it out like, yeah, I spent $50,000 on this and $5,000 on this. I'm going to buy every Pokemon game at this fucking convention. I'm going to buy all these Mario games, all these Star Wars games. Dude doesn't need a deal. He's just literally fucking the other reseller over just because he can. Because he's got a camera in his face. Yes, Chase did bash a game store that refused to sell to sellers. And then, whenever they changed their policy, he came back around and he said, it's good to see that they're willing to, you know, play ball with us resellers and work together. But then they just went in there and took all their good shit. All the eye candy that people, like regular customers, would want to see. I don't know why you're defending them so much, Mark B. Unless you are Phoenix Resale or Chase After the Right Price. Or Sky Guy on here trying to defend him. Dumbass. You look like a dumbass right now. You're in the wrong crowd for that kind of thing, buddy.
Game. Anytime I get others, I sell them off to you guys for your collections. And that's where Whatnot comes in. We've been selling on Whatnot.
Okay, so we got a Whatnot plug.
Put 30 seconds on the clock, and then it is sold. Craziest ones that you will ever see. Pokemon Crystal, complete in the box, my favorite of all time. I'm giving that away. That's over $700 on price charting, guys. An Elite Trainer box.
Oh yeah, gotta make sure they know that it's super valuable when you're giving it away. So yeah, if he's willing to give away a $700 game, you know he's making bank. So he don't need to give $525 for no GameCube, man. He could have paid $550, but no, gotta pay $525. That's why you need to take Whatnot off your phone, man. They overpay and you hate on them. Dude, I saw I saw Chase at a yard sale in a video pay $5 for a bag of SPs. So get the fuck out of here with that shit, Mark. Actually, I'm going to put you in timeout, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. We'll catch you next time. You got too much attention tonight.
Shiny fakes, Mario Kart Double Dash. Giving that away, plus more Pokemon items, over dozens of giveaways, really. It's going to be crazy. And all of this stuff will be going up for auction, many of which will start at $1.
Resellers have more ads than satellite TV. Oh, we're still watching the commercial. My bad, guys. It's the face I make when I see that there's a Chase After the Right Price video on the playlist here. I'm just like...
Shell Game Boy SP, Pokemon style. So I'm going to try to ask...
I do remember his face when he bought that camera, dude.
And the Pokemon Silver. Do you know who did the resell?
I do not.
Okay. Do you guys buy it like this, or...?
Dude, is that the lead singer of A Day to Remember right there?
That was Angelo's. Not too sure, but I can let him know for you.
Okay.
And then you're shooting that guy?
Wearing a Saul hoodie?
No, he bought it that way.
Okay, I would be curious, like, what the level of wiggle room is. I know he's doing something right now, but... 5 together. So I think I'd be, like, all in at 450 for the pair. Kind of like 100 and then 350. That's the last comp on that. So that's where I'm at.
Okay.
If 450.
450.
Oh yeah, double check for sure, dude. So suspenseful. Just gotta walk over to Angelo. Angelo's over there looking cool. Looking like he's got it going on. Giving him the eye.
Isn't that one of the Pixel Game Squad guys? Is that who that is?
Yes. 450? That's how it look. So Pokemon Channel with the attached cards. That's the crazy part about this one. Just pulled it out. Just recently got it in a trade. You said you'd be at $100. Yeah. Best. Yeah, that's a clean disc. Never been resurfaced too. That's really clean. Just snagged a pretty rare condition copy of Pokemon Channel with both of the cards still attached in there. Very clean condition. $100. A very nice addition to the Pokemon collection.
All right, Chase, how we doing so far?
Dude, we're killing it. We're actually going over to Woodman Classics booth. He said he had a Pokemon handheld. He just needed an SP charger. We got one.
Okay.
And I don't know what he has. He kept it very cryptic.
Exactly, full beard.
Building it's probably special.
Yes. I'm very intrigued, and I'm going to bring him the charger, and we're just going to see what he has. I have no idea. I'm very excited. All right. We are here.
I'm actually going to temporarily turn bonk mode just so we can do this. Here, I'll just do this first.
Why is it always Pokemon with these people, video games, or Pokemon cards? Because Chase and Caleb and the majority of these resellers, man, they were brought up in traditional Christian homes, and so they were sheltered. They only had access to Nintendo products. That's why most of the time you see them buying Nintendo Wii Sports, Pokemon games, Mario games, and shit like that. And so what they've done is they've taken all of their classic favorite games and they've artificially inflated them out the ass. Because now every fucking bozo reseller amateur, that's all they look for. That's all they look for. And they know that Pokemon will sell fast because it's, you know, the most successful and popular franchise of all time. So that doesn't help either. So that's why Pokemon is cooked, man. Pokemon is for the devil. It speaks of evolution. Yeah, that was something that they advertised a lot back in the day. I almost got forbidden from playing Pokemon, but I had to pull rank. I said, listen, Mom and Dad, I don't care what y'all say. I'm watching Pokemon and I'm playing Pokemon. Then they tried to do that shit with Harry Potter. Suiken in 1 and 2 though, that's the shit. Yeah, I have it. It's up there. It's one of the games sitting right there. Sideways. It's great collection. Him and Caleb claim to be bug Christians, but they obviously overlook the parts in the Bible about greed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had to pull rank, man. Yeah, I was a bad kid, man. Totally defiant.
There wants to read it. Hold on. Try it again.
I'm very curious. I have no idea even seeing it. Maybe.
Exactly, Big C.
I have to fully take it out. Yeah, probably will. They're pretty uncommon. I don't even know what to value it at. I know it works 'cause I've used it before, but I don't know why it's not coming up now.
I got nothing.
Dang it, man. I've done this.
See if I got the magic touch.
Oh yeah, here. Mess with it.
I think it's like a version.
Nah, it shouldn't be.
Oh my gosh.
I hope you got that on camera.
I don't know how many times you tried.
Dude's acting like that we don't know that. Like we've been blowing in carts this whole time, man. You're not supposed to, but it totally works. X-Men 2 looks nice. I didn't even see it. Was it the Genesis game? Harry Potter actually is witchcraft. I mean, it says Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. So, I mean, at least they were accurate when it came to the Harry Potter claims. But Harry Potter is still dope as fuck. See how much he enjoyed blowing? Got banned from collecting cards as a kid because I snuck out of my room while grounded to trade with neighborhood kids. Hell yeah, dude. Slobbers all over it. I don't want it.
No, it was meant for your hands, Chase.
That was crazy.
The quality of that video.
VBA video, man. Look at that. Holy mercy.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh,
Is the
it's classic.
volume up?
Oh, the theme song.
The first time I remember
That's
seeing
sweet.
like video.
Did you put a lowercase d because Chase only has one ball? Is that what you did, Matt? Him and Caleb have almost single-handedly ruined the handheld market. That's what I'm saying, dude. Handhelds, sheltered kids. That's all they had. They had Game Boy Advances, they had SPs, DSs, DS Lites. Trust me, dude, I went over. I used to hang out with, he was one of my friends. I'm not going to say his name or anything, but yeah, his house was awesome. But no Xbox, no PS2, just fucking GameCube and DS and Game Boy.
On like a Game Boy SP was actually the first Legacy of Goku game where they showed
Exactly,
parts of
Stucky.
the episode, and I'm like, this is so cool, like very.
All right, let's get past this part. I don't give a shit about this.
He finds at this convention too, and I had to see for myself. That is heat.
Yeah, man.
The Venusaur. What'd you get that one for?
So yeah, if you want 1300 for it, I talked him down to 1150.
11's
So,
good. Yeah, that's good.
That's a pretty good price, right?
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's a very nice looking emerald.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's a crazy piece.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do have this one. My box is in a lot worse shape than this. The outer box.
Got Pokemon Dash.
You got Dash. Let's go. That's actually.
Yeah, they don't really pound the PlayStation market, but then the actual YouTube collectors, you know, their influence causes that to go up. I mean, RPGs for the PS1 and survival horror games were already niche, so they were already kind of like expensive. But like now it's just like ramped up even more. I mean, dude, to manipulate the prices on price charting, and not even manipulation, but it only takes like 5 to 10 sales of a game to make the price go up. Because you have all these people, hundreds of people, fighting over 5 to 10 items in auctions. It makes the price go up, dude. That's why I hate Whatnot, especially like for people like Chase. You go in there, there's like 2 to 500 people in there fighting one at a time over one item. So yeah, that shit's gonna be really expensive. So why would you do that? That's like the dumbest shit ever.
Strangely uncommon, so
Yeah.
yeah.
$50, why not, right?
Nice. Okay, so you guys may know, recently got a complete Groudon SP, as you know.
Yeah.
And I do have a loose US edition. You can check it out.
Yeah, see, buying shit not to like have anything to do with it, that just means you're fucking spoiled. You know, I get it. Like, people want to buy things just to sit it on the shelf and gawk at it. I'm not saying that I'm any better with the shit that I have. But, like, basically, like, if you buy stuff and you don't use it and it just sits there, you're spoiled. Because, like, a poor kid would not do that. Like, a poor kid gets one video game a month, they're going to play that game.
He texted me, let me know he's interested.
Like you said, not mint, but
US and original.
Yep,
So,
exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you have any cool Pokemon stuff.
We do.
I've actually done a Hanging With episode with JRPG Life before. They kind of side with resellers on things, and there's some resellers that I don't mind, but the glamorization of lowballing and negotiating, like aggressively and stuff like that, has really turned a lot of these resellers into pieces of shit. So I like some resellers, but only ones that I've had experience with and have observed a lot. But like I said, most of them are just negotiating for less just because they want to play that game of negotiating. They don't actually need to get it for less. They just do it because it makes better YouTube videos for them. So yeah, JRPG Life, I mean, they actually are gamers. They collect. I think they do resell sometimes and trade. But they're okay. They're not as bad as like this fucking guy right here, or Phoenix Resale.
Some boxes still.
Okay.
Got a case out here, a couple games, but
okay.
Seller came by and asked for
I feel you, Will.
Another game. Like, oh, we don't have that one, sorry, but
Yeah,
yeah, doing your collection or whatever. But
Yes.
I was also kind of curious on if you were willing to trade and look around.
Yeah, so
Don't grade
my goal would be
games.
to find something that I need for the collection and trade for it.
Yeah.
Because like selling is, I would rather do something like a cool swap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll look at what you got and
Okay.
stuff. I don't know if there's anything I don't have, but unfortunately the trade didn't work out. But right then, my buddy Nerd Nation showed up.
I might have something you want. You might have seen this item before.
Oh no.
All right. I wrapped it good for you. All right.
I have seen
we have
this
a
before.
pocket printer. It's Pokemon one.
That thing is sick.
Mint condition. He looked it up.
Yeah, speaking of Retro Rick, man, I saw he put a video out today talking about someone stole from his store. I started watching the video. I think I got like 7 minutes in. He hadn't even brought that shit up yet. Dude is like a master baiter, dude. He's a master clickbaiter. So that's my nickname for Retro Rick. He is the master clickbaiter. Minus the click.
It goes for like $280. What do you want? What do you want to pay for it? Because I know you want it. I'm not even gonna ask if he wants it. I know he wants it.
I'd love to pay what I saw it marked for at a booth.
Well, that'd be too easy.
200, and that's about 5% profit by what a little birdie told me for you.
I don't know what you're talking about. How about 220?
How about 202?
206.
202.50.
See, it's just a goddamn game. The negotiating thing is just a game. Dude has $3,000 in his Pokebank. And he's trying to make a big deal over $4, $5. Dumb. Dumb content. Stupid shit. And he wears that Hawaiian shirt because he wants to grab everybody's attention because he's an attention whore.
$207.
201.
209, and I give you a gift later.
Yeah. Yeah.
The gift is well worth it, I promise.
That is actually amazing. Look at this thing. Look at this thing.
And it's mint condition.
Yeah, like, I heard the story behind this too from that vendor, that the original owner.
That sounds pretty sweet, JF.
Pretty much never used it. Minty to white level. Shout out
I
to
agree
Minty
with you,
to White.
Will.
I saw him today. I love
I
him.
heard he was here.
Yeah.
I've not met him.
He's a legend. In the spirit of Pokemon, what is your favorite like Pokemon collectible game card?
Nobody gives a fuck, dude. Oh, we're plugging the podcast now. Yeah, look at this shit, dude. Yeah, we sit around with a reseller and he's like, "Yep, I bought things low and I sold them higher than I paid for them for an hour and a half." You really trying to watch some shit like that? That's fucking boring. I don't even know. I'd rather them sit around and fucking fart in each other's faces for an hour and a half. That would be great. Because you know at least one of them would shit on each other. Yeah, let's pull this up. 1,300 subscribers. A podcast for resellers and entrepreneurs to learn how to start, grow, and refine their reselling business. Candid conversations that will challenge your thinking, grow your leadership, and add value to your business. I don't know about that. Are there too many resellers? The thing that plagues every reseller. Let's get into it.
Hey guys, welcome to the Reseller Room podcast. We're excited for today's episode. I'm here with Chase and Alex, and this is a podcast designed to help you build or refine your reselling business.
Yes, and today we're talking about a controversial reselling topic that is the reason a lot of resellers quit, and that is fees.
What are they? How do you plan for them? And are they really as bad as everyone says?
Let's get into it.
Almost fucked up the script there, buddy. Mark B is probably the editor. It's about the rare forbidden shit.
So,
exactly, J-Biz.
Icebreaker before we get started. I'm curious, Chase. So obviously you've been selling for a long time. Back when you first started your business, I would love to know, like, what...
Hey, man, we can see you're reading the script there. Did you not study for the part? What the fuck is this? Didn't know these guys had a pod. Yeah, they just started it. They just started it like a week or two ago. Sky Guy is under the table. Controversial reselling topic is the most redundant phrase I'll ever hear. Yeah, we should pity these guys. They're having such a hard time being resellers. You know, you just can't help but pity a motherfucker that pays $2 for something and sells it for $60 online. It's a hard life. Meanwhile, we're in this room with like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of shit. Look at all these handhelds. It's like almost every damn handheld. Like every variation of DSIs. We got some CIB Game Boy games up here. Look at that. You got Zelda. That's the promotional disc, GameCube. In a room with thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff. We're supposed to feel bad for about them paying reseller fees? Get the fuck out of here. This information will apply to a very limited number of people. Best bet is to just get a job. That's what I'm saying, dude. I'll take a 12-inch on white teriyaki chicken with the pepper jack cheese toasted. Let's go. Get it.
Was it that you focused on selling? How much did you sell? Did you start really big, really fast, or what was that like at the beginning of your reselling journey?
Well, I was 8 when I started, so it wasn't very big.
Already flexing. Already flexing. I was buying candy bars at the gas station and selling them to my peers at school.
Neither were you.
No, I didn't break 100 pounds until junior year. Fun fact about myself. Or 5 foot junior year. Anyways.
Now he's 6'7".
Yeah,
I know. Crazy.
6'7".
It's crutches for a while.
It was a crazy junior summer. I grew 6 inches that summer. Anyways, the first thing that I usually sold was on eBay, and that was like sports cards. I was obsessed with sports cards as a kid, collected them. My dad was into them. Actually inherited his collection. He passed away when I was 7.
You know what those are? Those are either SM58s or SM57s, so those might actually be borrowed from church, like you said. Because SM57s are typically for guitar amps, and 58s are typically for for vocalists. So yeah, you might actually be onto something there.
So part of it was building my collection, selling some of the stuff I didn't care about, and that's kind of how I got into eBay. So loved eBay. It's definitely the lowest barrier to entry for starting a business. Mm-hmm. So that's why I started there, and like the
probably
ability
Sonic
to do that and to go to garage sales with Granny to get inventory, and like it just changed the trajectory of.
You mean you do exactly the same thing now that you did back then? You go and buy stuff, and then you sell it online for more money? So why are we watching 36 minutes of that? What do some of these comments say? Finally stuff to listen to at work without having to look at my phone to see how minty everything is. Shorter episode, but felt long with all the good information. Keep killing it, guys. I mean, I get it, dude. You like what you like, right? Nick Papa Giorgio, I know that guy. Fees are a service for using their platform. No issue with that. I think they will fluctuate, but they need to stop. They need to stay in a sweet spot. Otherwise, if you raise them too high, you will see sellers leave. That guy comments on my videos a lot. I recognize the name. He might even be in the live stream chat. What's up, lovable idiot? 36 minutes so they can beat the algorithm. You only need to make an 8-minute video to do that. I guess you get more ad breaks in 36 minutes, though. Yeah, chat's been pretty good, Justin. You've lived in Indiana for a while, and in the early 2000s, that was an amazing place to find all kinds of quality used goods. Yeah, dude, I mean, mid-2000s and stuff, you could still get, like, a nice 64 starter set for, like, $30, a couple of games. It was cool, man. And that's how much that shit should be, because it's like, you know, they made millions of copies of all this stuff. A lot of it has been inflated. I mean, obviously it wouldn't be $30 today if there weren't resellers doing this shit, like in social media, like with YouTube. But I feel like it still wouldn't be to the point where it is now. You know what I'm saying? It'd be more expensive, but like it wouldn't be as much as it is now. Yeah, I appreciate you, Will. You don't agree with what Chase says, he slaps him after the show. No, he probably gets his wife to slap him. Heckin Steve's nerd narration voice better than those fake China AI voices from TikTok?
Life as far as my occupation goes, and I love eBay to this day.
It's awesome. Can you remember the very first thing you ever sold, or maybe the first thing you bought to sell?
Well, the first thing I ever sold was a 1955 Topps All-American Jim Thorpe football card. Very beat up, terrible condition.
Nice.
So I was not interested in it as a kid. I think it went for like
He would,
$50.
Jeff.
I wonder how much that's worth today.
I think it's like
Probably
a
around
little
the
more.
same.
I think it's a little more.
Okay.
Yeah. That was about 22 years ago, something like that. But I think it's worth more today.
Well, today we're talking about...
Man, I'm not watching this shit, dude. This is lame. Probably gonna wrap up soon. We're about 3 hours in. Definitely gonna turn some tunes back on here, man. And I'll just chill with you guys for a few minutes before we wrap up. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good time chilling tonight, man. I think we got a lot of ground in. You know what I'm saying? For Roasty to Mayo, do I have an eBay store where I sell my own stuff? I do have an eBay store, but I haven't sold anything in like at least 1.5 years, 2 years. Yeah, Kyra's legit. She was in the chat earlier. Yes, sir, Kent. WCW watch party. I actually fall asleep to WCW every night. I can't play it though because, dude, WWE is fucking hardcore with their copyrights. That's what I'm saying, Tin Man. Appreciate you hanging with the Strider 4. Not gonna forget that one guy still in the bin. Yes, sir, Jason. She looks like the girl from Bandcamp? You talking about Allison Hannigan? I don't think she looks like Allison Hannigan. Later, Ben. Probably going to do some video game streams later this week, but I'm also going to be filming. Hopefully M. Seymour has some time this week so we can record the next episode of the 9 Gens of Gaming, man. I'm having a lot of fun with that, but also I need to do some editing for my client's channel. Chick was in Dexter? Yeah, Sonic, man, it's pretty fun, dude. Got to do it on occasion, though. You don't want to do it all the time. That way it's special, you know what I mean? So I do like a live reseller roast like once or twice a month, you know? You're welcome, Dutch. Later, Putrid. Yes, I'm in my 30s. I just turned 35. Right slap dab in the middle, man. if someone sees Chase one day, give him a wedgie and run. Give him a Melvin. That's a wedgie from the front. He might like that one a little less. Because I've said it before, man. I think Chase is the kind of guy that would get a wedgie and leave it in. Make every Monday a live roasting day. Sometimes we might be down for that. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out, man. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I'll see you guys in the next one, man.